Yo 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 ho yo ho yo 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 yo. I'm wearing all yellow. I'm bright today. Bright like the sun.
Bright like the sun.
Bright like the sun.
Bright like a diamond.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine. Oh, you need to. I need to show you how to get in that fantasy league, cause it's time. It's time. It's off season time. It's time. It's time. It's Veda time. Ho ho ho. Veda. Yo, what up? Yo 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 TikTok. TikTok. Real and raw is on the clock. You like that?
No.
You like it? You like it?
He's probably saying, what the hell?
You like that little stank? You ever watch that one mailman on TikTok? I love him. He's funny. Little stank of booty. Little stank. I'd like to get him on the show.
Yo.
What up?
What up?
What up, my people?
What's up, Mark?
We don't really have nothing planned. A little bit planned, not too much. We just figured we'd jump on here for a small amount of time.
Hang out,
talk a little bit of jazz, see what's going on.
Jazz.
See what's happening in the world. See what TikTok wants to talk about. Take TikTok.
You never know what they want to talk
What do you want to talk about? I love when Cody Rhodes says that. It's my favorite thing. I think Cody Rhodes is. You know what? I think Cody Rhodes is my favorite wrestler right now.
I like Cody.
I fucking love Cody Rhodes, man. He's my dog.
Is he going to finish the story?
He's finishing the story.
We need to speak up about the stupid gun laws. Enough is enough.
Listen, I'm totally on board with there's too many idiots in the world. Let's just get right into that. Let's dive right into idiots.
Let's dive right in here.
But I don't think gun laws. I don't think banning you from buying a gun is going to do anything. People gonna get it like drugs.
They're illegal
you
too,
know,
so.
Cocaine's illegal too. People snort it all the time. You know, I don't think it's gonna matter. And like I said, you know, somebody said, I think it was my buddy Bark. He said something about I don't even feel safe going to concerts and everything anymore.
It's dangerous.
It is, but at least stuff like that, you go through metal detectors and stuff like that.
Do.
At
And
that
some of them,
parade,
not all of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, not all, but most of them. I mean, you damn near don't go to an event anymore and not. What up, spitballing?
What up?
That's who I was just telling you about.
Wow, there it is. What's
my
up?
guy, spitballing.
Talking about you.
I was just talking about you before we went on the air. But, you know, very rarely do you go to an event where you don't go through metal detectors these days. But that parade, you're just out in a damn, you know, it's
I mean, they projected a million people
down, you know, it's right in the middle of the city. But, man, there's too many stupid people in the world. You know, you go to a parade to celebrate your team's championship, and people get shot and killed. Kids getting shot. That's crazy. Stop being stupid.
I seen those ages from 6 to 47.
Stop being stupid. We need love.
It's just crazy, man.
We need love.
It is crazy that like you let your families, your kids, your loved ones go around. You know, what I mean, go to events and stuff, and it's like stuff like that happen. And I mean, it was just over an altercation, people getting mad.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
And it's like.
Yeah.
Why can't you just fight? You know what I mean? Why did you even have
exactly?
You know what I mean?
Why did you show up to the parade in Kansas City with a gat?
I mean, if you're drinking,
pocket?
you know what I mean? If you're drinking, you're not allowed to have a gun. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That's felony. So
Yeah, what happened to just
put
them up?
Yeah,
Put them
bare
up.
knuckle brawl, baby.
Bare knuckle, like Neil Crabtree was going to beat them dudes.
Hey, I had a
wrestling.
girl listening to this during class. I like it.
Hey, tell the professor.
Tell the professor.
Put
us
us
on, baby.
Put us on, baby.
Is this a proven
Two
year for
juveniles I missed it. 2 juveniles were charged with the crimes. That looked like that's breaking news. It just said.
I seen the woman. The person that passed away is 43 years old.
Yeah, she was like a big DJ in the area.
Chicka.
Get one out to Lisa. I thought her name was Lisa Lopez. That hell, that was Left Eye's name, wasn't it? Lisa Left Eye Lopez from TLC.
I don't know.
Pretty sure. We don't have anything planned for today.
We're
guys.
just kind of winging it today.
We just figured we ain't got nothing to do. We figured we just jump on and chat for a while.
I agree, Batman. Why show up to something and ruin it?
Yeah, exactly. Why be an idiot?
I don't think so. I don't think so either.
Our main man, Neil Crabtree, in the house. What up, Neil?
Haley wants to know: do the Niners trade Ayuk or Debo or neither?
Is Ayuk a free agent?
I think he has one more year left.
Well, why are they talking about him being elsewhere?
He's going to want that money. It's time for that bag.
I don't think so. I think they're both going to be back.
True.
And I see. Listen, when you went live last night, I mean, I was on there for a little bit chatting. Some people was just ridiculous.
Sometimes it gets that way.
Listen. Some people were just wild when it comes to free agency.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
No salary cap.
Like none. I seen the other day from my Steelers.
They turned it off. It's Madden.
I seen that the Steelers were trading for Justin Fields, signing Tyler Boyd, Patrick Queen, and L'Jarius Sneed.
I did see.
Hook me up with all of it. I'll take it all. But there's just but total overreaction to like people saying Shanahan needs to be fired. Come on, man.
Did you see they did fire the defense coordinator?
Yeah, that's scapegoat. I mean,
someone had to get the blame. Right?
Somebody had to go. You know who should have got fired? They should have cut Oren Burks, because when Dre Greenlaw left the game, Oren Burks got targeted, I think I read 9 times, and he gave up 9 receptions.
That's why he's a backup.
Oren Burks. You should have been fired, not Steve Wilkes. But I don't get. Steve Wilkes is going to get a job if he wants a job. Steve Wilkes is a good defensive coach.
Tristan said Steelers need to bring back AB.
Listen, Antonio Brown, one of my all-time favorite Steelers. I love him. I said so many times that if Antonio Brown would have remained normal, I think he would have been top 5 of all time.
He's a dog.
And I seriously mean that. I think Antonio Brown could have been a top 5 receiver of all
he had the athletic ability,
if he wouldn't have just got wild.
User said let Debo get traded to the Falcons would be crazy run.
I don't think Debo's going nowhere.
Did you see though where Ayuk? I think it was Ayuk's brother did say
Ayuk said they asked Ayuk about if he's coming back. He said if it's right, if the price is, I mean, he's going to want paid.
He's going to want a bag.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how their cap is and everything. But I don't think anything big's going to happen with the Niners. I've seen that Greenlaw might not be ready.
It's going to be a little bit.
They said they're already saying that linebacker, shit, I can't remember his damn name. The guy with the weird name plays for the Titans. He used to play for the 49ers. They're already saying he might go back there. He would be a great replacement for Greenlaw.
Mark said, how does the NFL allow Taylor to be on Madden?
I think she should be on the cover.
Money.
I think she should be on the cover. You know how many Swifties will buy Madden?
Don't even know what it is.
Don't even play it. Sign me up.
Don't even have a console.
Get the special. I agree with the AB thing. Healthy and yeah. You are absolutely. AB was a dog, man. Yeah. He could do it all. But yeah, give me the special Taylor Swift edition of Madden. Give it to me.
$120. It'd be worth money when you have to open it.
I know your kid games. Do you game? Like, are you like yesterday? I seen so many grown men my age, like totally jacked about the return of ESP or EA college football. Are you excited about that?
Man, football games are just.
I ain't played a fucking video game since like Zelda.
To me, I like playing. I play some games.
I don't game.
But it gets boring. Football games get boring. It's the same thing. Like the rosters change, but the graphics they don't change a lot over the last couple years.
I seen like people jacked.
The college game is going to be fun because no one's played with the college players in so long, and they'll have all these the rosters from the C.J. Strouds and the Haskins, and these older guys.
That's how I am, Neil. I don't have time.
The years in between the game wasn't, the NCAA game wasn't played or created. Then will be some guys opportunities you'll be able to play.
I probably do have time for games because I have a wonderful work schedule, but I have no interest in it anymore. I said Zelda, but I did game a little bit more recently.
I mean, I usually
love Tetris.
When I play, it's usually like late at night. I'm playing at 11, 12 to 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm not a big gamer. Never have been.
I sacrifice a few hours sleep.
Top Gun back in the day.
No. Call of Duty right now is what I like to play.
Top Gun on Nintendo.
Leroy plays a little Fortnite. So
Gotcha. What else we gonna get into?
I'm just reading some comments here.
Oh, go ahead.
Cody wins. Justin Fields of the Falcons. Cody wins Rock. We'll get in.
I think Justin Fields would be a great.
Haley said she's excited for NCAA. I miss the old Maddens where they had the Madden moments.
Neil Crabtree's ready for some Cincinnati Reds. 42 days till opening day.
Boo, Dixie said.
Gnomes up there. Gnomes
after dark. Yeah, absolutely.
Gnomes up there.
Oh, the gnome's there.
The gnome is here. Don't worry. It's in the studio. It will never leave the studio. 42 days Cincinnati Reds baseball, and I'm ready. I am jacked.
That was Dustin Humble.
Who?
Is that Gatsky's? No, who made the gnome?
That was Adrian.
Adrian.
Yeah.
Dustin asked where the gnome is.
Oh, maybe he just likes the gnome.
Maybe he likes the gnome.
I mean, that's something as simple as that. Maybe he just likes the gnome.
I like it.
It's here, baby. Don't
Thanks
worry.
for the gifts, Prowse. We appreciate you, bro.
The gnome is not going anywhere.
How many days till the draft?
I don't know.
It's right at a month and a week.
I know it's the end of April, and I think they said there's like 50 days until WrestleMania, and it's like the 6th and 7th or something. So we're probably around 70-ish days till the draft.
It's close.
And we're
2
getting
months.
ready to get.
It should be almost about 2 months.
We are getting ready to get into. I hate the idea of Fields of the Falcons. See, I think Fields of the Falcons is. I hate the idea of the Fields of the Steelers. We're getting ready to get into the NFL draft and all the offseason news. Our next time you see us live, now he'll probably be on live just random nighttime because that's what he likes to do. Next time you see us on a show, we are going to start into the off-season stuff.
Digging in. It's
time. Show number 1 on the off-season, probably sometime next week. It's all going to be about the quarterbacks. All the quarterbacks. We're going to rank the quarterbacks in the NFL. We're going to talk about free agents. We're going to talk about anybody that we think could be traded. We're going to talk about the draft guys. We're going to talk about the rising star in the first round,
69 days.
Jay McCarthy.
Top 15 pick?
Top 15 pick.
After the 3 guys.
Disgusting.
After the 3 guys
JJ
go,
McCarthy might be the 4th quarterback.
it's a battle for JJ.
It might be.
It is.
JJ
I'm telling
McCarthy.
you.
And it makes me sick. And I'm anti-Buckeye. I was thrilled that Michigan won the national championship. It amazes me. Last year it was Anthony Richardson, went number 4, and the dude couldn't throw. He's just an athletic freak. What the hell is JJ McCarthy? He's not even he's not a runner.
He's a Jimmy.
He's Jimmy Garoppolo.
He is.
Did you see he got suspended?
Juicing. Fucking Juicing Jimmy. Juicing Jimmy.
Oh,
He's going to look like Will Levis. He's going to be completely shredded.
Jimmy Garoppolo suspended today for 2 games for, I think it was drug use.
Yeah.
He's
juicing.
He wasn't
He's going to
prescribed.
look like Jamie Prowse.
He wasn't
He's gonna be
subscribed.
He's going to be shredded like Jamie Prowse.
The meds that he was taking, the pills that he was taking, he's suspended for 2 games.
Jimmy G to Steelers. Niners finally have a first round pick.
Don't you say that. Don't you wish that upon me.
He's taking the ball off.
If the experts are correct, the Steelers are going to have one hell of a quarterback room next year. Kenny Pickett, Justin Fields, Russell Wilson, Ryan Tannehill, Kirk Cousins, Michael Penix, Bo Nix.
It's awful.
They're all going to the Steelers. The experts have literally everyone going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I'm telling you, I've been saying this. Listen, the quarterback room for the Pittsburgh Steelers next year is going to be Kenny Pickett 1, Ryan Tannehill 2,
True.
And they're going to draft somebody in like the 5th to 7th round to be a project. That's it. Stop. Now, I did see, it was interesting, but it ain't going to happen. I did see that Kirk Cousins' people said that he is watching the Steelers and the Falcons. I hate Kirk Cousins.
He can sling the ball, though.
But I will lay nude on this grass table with nothing but a terrible towel on if we sign Kirk Cousins.
On your back or front?
Whatever.
Damn.
Both. I don't care. If we sign Kirk Cousins, I will be the happiest.
Rudolph's gone.
Rudolph's gone. Rudolph's already said he wants a fresh start somewhere, and I think he's going to get a decent deal to be a backup.
Kirk wants Atlanta, is what they said.
I think Cousins to Atlanta, and they win the division and compete. And I mean compete.
So if you had a pick out of what, Russ, Fields, Kirk.
I seen a ridiculous report this morning that somebody said they don't think Russ will be in the league next year.
That's crazy.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Nonsense.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Why Russell Wilson was a 7th rated passer in the NFL when he got benched. That's just
I'm
ridiculous.
guessing Kirk would be your one out of everybody, right?
For Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Cole, yeah. Kirk,
Okay, besides Kirk, and then you put in Bo, put in Penix, put in JJ.
I don't want none of those.
None
dudes.
of those?
I don't want none of those dudes.
Then who would you be next?
Russ. Then Kenny Pickett.
Then Kenny Pickett.
Then Justin Fields. And there's no. What's your rate on Zach Moss? Zach Moss balled out.
How about Jake Browning?
When Jake Browning's not going nowhere. He's an exclusive rights free agent. All Cincinnati has to do is offer him all they have to do is offer him like a league minimum deal. It's like $650,000 or something like that. I like Zach Moss. Zach Moss balled out when Jonathan Taylor was out. I think Moss, he's a free agent. I think he could get a job like for a team. Like I don't know if he's going to be a feature back, but he could be.
If Kirk,
I love
goes
Zach
to Pitt
Moss.
and stays healthy, Steelers could win 11 games. Absolutely.
Well, yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean,
absolutely.
Hell, what did we win this year?
9
with no quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, we won 9
with four quarterbacks.
Listen, Pittsburgh won like 9 games this year.
Derrick Henry to the Cowboys.
I've said this all offseason. Book it. That's the only free agent that I am 100% sure on. Derrick Henry is going to be a Dallas Cowboy.
Little Kev says Fields is our future.
Don't say that. I don't know why people love Fields. The guy's won 11 games in 3 years. He's Kenny Pickett with legs. And Kenny might be a better passer. He can't throw. He can't read a zone. He's terrible. I don't like Justin Fields. Now, if we trade a 2nd round pick for Justin Fields, I will embrace Justin Fields because he's my quarterback.
And
I want Pittsburgh to win.
Giving up a 2nd round's not a lot.
2nd round's not a lot. But people acting like they're going to give a 1st round pick for Justin Fields.
That'd be upsetting.
That ain't happening.
That'd be upsetting.
Yes. And somebody asked me what I would do if we drafted J.J. McCarthy. If we had drafted J.J. McCarthy, I'm going to throw all this shit in the trash and I'm going to wear my Chargers shit all the time. Go Chargers, go. Go Hardball. Let's coach him up, boy.
Kirk led the league in touchdowns and pass yards before he got hurt.
I love Kirk.
Kirk's good.
I love Kirk. I love Kirk. Like people get.
I love stat Kirk.
I hate Kirk, and Kirk's gonna choke in the playoffs.
I hate.
He ain't gonna get done.
I hate prime time.
Prime time Kirk, playoff Kirk, he gonna choke. Yeah. But he gonna throw. He gonna sling it. You imagine?
What's up, Axel?
You imagine Pickens and Deontay and Freiermuth and all them dudes with Kirk slinging it to him. Woo! And I love the Arthur Smith hire. So I'm like a lot of people hate that. But.
Running backs are going to be crazy this year. There are a ton on free agency. There's a lot.
I'm excited to see the free agent market because I think there's going to be a lot of change this year. It's like NFL, you don't get a lot of change.
You don't.
I think this year you're getting change because I think these teams don't want to pay these running backs.
No one wants to pay running backs.
I think Saquon, I think Josh Jacobs, I think Derrick Henry.
Mixon?
I think all those dudes. Mixon might get cut.
Pollard?
I've read that a lot. Pollard. I think all of them guys are going to be on different teams.
Swift?
All of them.
Swift coming back?
Maybe.
He might come back.
He might come back because I don't think he's going to break the bank.
No. He wants to take, that's a Philly, he said hometown discount.
Yeah. But yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of change in this year in free agency.
Steelers' record were better than last year. Who ends up as the Niners defensive coach?
I seen and it's Brandon Staley. Yeah, but it's like Arthur Smith. Brandon Staley was really good defensive coach, and he gets a head coaching job and shits the bed.
He was worse than Arthur at a head coach.
Well, he was terrible as a head coach, but now he don't have to be a head coach.
Everyone
he just got to coach
fired.
the defense. But that's what I've seen a lot of. Brandon Staley is going to be the Niners.
What
coach.
about
I think they should go get Vrabel.
Or what about Rex Ryan?
I don't know.
I seen Rex Ryan poked around a little bit.
He poked. Dallas poked
turned him around a little bit.
Dallas poked him, but they went with Zimmer.
I think Vrabel will be fun.
I love Vrabel. I'm a Vrabel guy. But
anyway, Bill steps down to. I didn't think so. I didn't think so.
No way in
hell. Be a
hell.
good fit though.
No way in hell.
Imagine Bill with that defense.
No way in hell. Bill Belichick's going to be a.
Then Bill slides into head coaching.
Ain't
job.
no way Belichick's being a coordinator. He'll sit on an island somewhere with Nick Saban sipping pina coladas. No
Vrabel, baby.
But I think it's going to be Brandon Staley.
Man, I hope not. The Bills came close but couldn't get to the Super Bowl again, yeah?
Yeah. Choke.
Beating that drum.
That's what Josh Allen does.
Team,
That's That's what Josh Allen does, man.
They're a good team.
They are a good team, and I'm interested to see that. That's
And
another guy.
I think they need some pieces.
I think Diggs is going.
It's definitely in the air.
Yeah,
It's
but
definitely in the
that's a
air.
problem because they're already losing Gabe Davis.
Yeah.
So Gabe Davis make plays though.
He's not number one.
He's not a number
Lose
one,
Diggs,
but
you
he's a
need a
damn
one.
good number 2.
You need a one. If you lose Diggs,
Well, yeah, and Khalil Shakir, I love him.
not a one.
He ain't a number
He ain't a
one.
one.
He ain't a number one, man. And I still
That's right.
I still like Diggs.
Prove it year for Murray.
He's just slowing down.
He is.
Man.
He is. And I think if you can get something out of him, get something out of him.
I would too.
And then you could get like a T. Higgins or something if you wanted to sign. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or you could get a Mike Evans and spend a little money.
I don't think Mike's leaving Tampa.
I don't know.
I think Mike and Baker are staying in Tampa. I think they're going to keep him. I hope he leaves. I hope
Diggs
Mike
is a-
Evans leaves.
I think we will lose Snead because he wants paid.
I think you're going
What's
to.
up, what's up,
I
buddy?
think you're going to lose Snead because I think Chris Jones is going to end up staying in Kansas City. I mean, you heard him. I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but that don't matter.
Yeah, I know.
He might say
it
that.
doesn't matter.
He might say
It-
that,
it
but the
doesn't-
GM might say,
it
I ain't
doesn't-
paying that dude.
It doesn't matter, but that's the number one free agent in my opinion.
It is. It is.
He's a game changer
He is.
in the middle. If I'm Kansas City, you got another good corner already. Now I love Snead and McDuffie together.
I like McDuffie.
But if you tell me I get to keep Chris Jones, which Chris Jones is going to cost more than Snead,
He is.
a lot more.
A lot more.
But you tell me if I get to pick Chris Jones or Snead, L'Jarius, we appreciate your time. We wish you the best on your future endeavors. Peace
Pollard's
out.
a free agent.
Tony Pollard's free agent. Yeah. But yeah, potential franchise tags: Chris Jones, Brian Burns, T. Higgins.
Yeah.
T. Higgins, I read that T. Higgins will not play under the franchise tag. So if they franchise him, that could be a tag and trade.
A guy talking about NBA, Clay and Steph, a little bit of beef. I don't know. I just think Clay's not happy. I think he needs to go to a different team.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, he came back off a couple injuries, man. Serious injuries. He slowed down a little bit.
Lit it up last night.
He did. I mean,
Poured up last night.
when he gets shoot or shoot,
Shoot or shoot.
and they got to shoot.
Shoot or shoot. Reminds me of my younger days. South End.
Got to keep shooting.
Money.
Pollard's
Shoot or shoot.
Pollard's a free agent. User.
I think Pollard needs to go somewhere else.
Diggs is
and
amazing
be-
and helped a little kid after he lost his father. Hey, I like Diggs. I think Diggs is a good dude.
Well, nobody's saying he ain't a good dude.
I just think that it is time. I think it's a little stale there.
Nobody's saying
I think
he's not a
it's
good
time
dude.
it's time to flip that Buffalo Bills team around. I really do. I think it's time to get some pieces.
I think he's a great man. What a Baca. My main man, Isaac Baca.
Snead
Snead.
set to become an unrestricted free agent. 10 INTs in 4 seasons with the Chiefs.
I'm excited for free agency. I'm ready.
too.
Somebody asked me. Somebody said the other day, I don't understand why a team hasn't signed Derrick Henry and AJ Dillon. Well, free agency hasn't started yet. Number one.
Yeah.
Can you imagine trying to tackle both those dudes?
My God.
That'd be a hell of a Hoss tag team on the running the ball. I hate AJ Dillon though. I'm not an AJ Dillon fan. I think he's dog water.
Dog.
Got
water.
big old meaty legs.
Big old
but
meaty thighs. But that's about it.
That's it. He's dog water. Seeks contract extension. I think Henry goes to the Ravens. The Ravens.
Ayuk.
The Ravens are my second pick for Henry.
Ayuk wants paid.
My number one is the Dallas Cowboys.
He's fully guaranteed $14 million. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Shake and bake.
Taylor Swift gives $100K to shooting victims' families.
If you're 49ers, who do you keep? Debo or Ayuk?
Oh, Ayuk. If you have to pick one of the two, which I don't think they do, because I don't think Debo's free agent yet either, is he?
No, but I mean, just money wise, if you can move on.
I'm keeping them both, but if you tell me I have to pick one, I'm keeping Ayuk. I love Debo, and he's like the heart of the team. I mean, he's the one leading them out with the guy carrying
he
the
is. I
boombox.
agree.
Him and Trent Williams. He's the heartbeat of the team, but he can't stay healthy, man.
He's a running back body and a wide
He's-
receiver position.
He just cannot stay healthy. I love Debo Samuel. I wish my team had Debo Samuel.
Could you imagine Zach Moss and Pacheco in Kansas
That's
City?
what I thought. I thought Debo got paid recently, but maybe not. Can you imagine who?
Henry, Pacheco, and Zach Moss.
Pacheco. I love Pacheco, man.
Trade Diggs and bring in T. Higgins. You could.
I think that'd be a great move for Buffalo.
Henry going to the 49ers. Man, they ain't gonna pay Henry.
No. Why would the 49ers pay Henry? You got Christian McCaffrey. You got the best back in football. Best back in football. Not needed. 49ers got some holes they need to
They do.
fill up.
Offensive
they really
line,
do.
cornerback.
I think they need to address the defensive backfield.
Yeah.
The defensive backfield for 49ers is where they need to address the most, I think.
Deep.
Signing Kirk Cousins or Russell Wilson. Ooh,
Kirk.
they said Russell. I would pick Kirk Cousins in that.
Picking Kirk.
I love Russ, though.
You see Russ getting shredded already?
Don't get me wrong,
You
man.
see Russ already working out?
I love
He's
Russ.
ready.
I'm ready.
He's ready. Russ is getting ready.
Steeler. I'm ready for the first time he says it. Steeler Nation, let's ride. I'm ready for it.
Steeler Nation.
Steeler Nation,
Let's
ride. Oh, I'm ready for that. It ain't going to happen. It's going to be Kenny Pickett, but I'm ready. I'm ready for it. I love Russell Wilson.
Cowboys are a good team. They're loaded. They're going to have to make some moves.
Cowboys are loaded.
Signing Mike Evans or T. Higgins?
Mike
Depending on the
Evans.
team, I
Mike
think.
Evans. Well, yeah, it depends.
If you're a younger team, I think
I'm
T.
taking T.
Higgins.
Higgins, but if I'm
Winning,
winning a
yep.
Super Bowl next
Yep.
year, give me Mike Evans.
Yep.
I think I would take Mike Evans, but T. Higgins is going to be good.
And T. Higgins is going to be more on the
I
year.
hope T. Higgins goes to somewhere like Carolina.
Carolina, New
I
York.
hope they pay him a ton.
Imagine T. Higgins.
Did you
and
see
Jalen
this
Hyatt.
morning? Well, I don't know about Jalen Hyatt because I said
Well, you don't
all
know.
year long that
don't
I
know.
thought Jalen Hyatt was going to be a stud. The guy won the Biletnikoff Award last year in college football and does not get on the field. It makes no sense to me.
little
Then
bit
when
near
they
the
do
end of the
put him
year.
on the field, he'll make a big play, but then they don't play him. And I don't know about Jalen Hyatt. I don't know.
Pacheco was carrying a goat at
Let's
the rally. I seen that.
Let's ride.
And I had a Mahomes jersey on.
Yeah.
Jameis Winston to the Raiders.
Listen, I'm a J-Boo guy. I love he's eating W's.
Eating them W's, baby.
Jameis is eating
them
W's.
W's.
Jameis is the guy that I'm hoping that we sign our veteran instead of Tannehill. Bring me Jameis to the Steelers to back up Kenny Pickett. I love Jameis Winston.
Russ may go the Tebow route and play baseball.
That ain't gonna happen. Russell Wilson's playing football. Russell Wilson's playing football.
Buccaneers are going to be a powerhouse next year.
I don't think so. I'm going to disagree with that.
I'm going
one.
to disagree with that.
I'm going to disagree with that one. I think Tampa Bay's losing a lot. Listen to this. This is some of Tampa's free agents. Baker, Mike Evans, Devin White, their linebacker, Antoine Winfield Jr., and I'm pretty sure Levante David is as well, their other middle linebacker. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's arguably your 5 best players. Maybe add Chris Godwin in there. That's
I
tough.
like Godwin,
Vita Vea, I really like him, but dude, Buck's got some
User wants to throw out and say a dark horse Super Bowl contender.
dark
Top of your
horse. Dark horse Super Bowl contender. I don't know if you want to. I don't think that they're a dark horse. The Cincinnati Bengals. I don't think that's a dark horse. If you
that would be a team because it didn't go to the playoffs or
yeah,
whatever.
that's what I'm saying because they didn't go to the playoffs. They were last place in the division. I would say Cincinnati, but I don't really think that's a dark horse. If you want me to give you a dark horse Super Bowl,
I'm going to reach out and say
Atlanta Falcons.
Chargers.
Atlanta Falcons.
Atlanta Falcons.
Atlanta Falcons.
Holy fucking moly. You
Atlanta
just made
Falcons.
Logan and them's days.
Atlanta Falcons. Dark horse, man.
Broncos fans hate that dude for
That's right.
They do.
Atlanta Falcons, dark horse.
Atlanta Falcons.
I love everything Atlanta has except a quarterback. I think they got weapons, they got running backs, they got tight ends, they got defense. I love the Atlanta Falcons. They got a kicker. Young Wei Koo is a dog. I love the Atlanta Falcons. They are a quarterback away. What are you,
Ethan.
What are you?
Ethan wants to spit a hot take. All right.
Hold on. Give your.
I mean, are you talking about a team outside the playoffs that's not in the playoffs?
a dark horse. Somebody you're not thinking. Nobody's going to say they're going to win a Super Bowl like the Atlanta Falcons. Nobody's predicting the Atlanta Falcons to win a Super Bowl. We're saying dark horse. I think they're going to be really good. I think if they get a quarterback, if the Atlanta Falcons add Kirk Cousins, I think they win the South.
How about the Cowboys?
That's not a dark horse.
No one says they're going to win it.
That's not a dark horse. That's not a dark horse.
Everyone says they're not going to make it past the playoffs.
Seattle Seahawks. That's a dark horse.
That is a dark horse.
I was very excited about Seahawks keeping Geno.
Yeah, but I don't see Geno doing it.
I don't think he's going to be. I don't think
He can make playoffs.
I don't think Geno's the long term answer. But for what they have, he's already under contract.
All right. I got you.
Okay,
Jets.
I'll let you have that, but I don't think that's a dark horse. Jets were like everybody's favorite last year.
Yeah.
The Jets were everybody's favorite to win the Super Bowl. They were like one of my picks to be in the conference. In the
Ethan, you want hold on? Ethan,
Hot take.
Ethan wants to hop on hot take.
oh, he's hopping.
He's
on.
hopping on.
Ethan, let's hear a hot take.
Hold on, nothing crazy.
Ethan, if this hot take is awful, you're just gone immediately.
He don't look like a young kid, so I think we can handle it.
All right, let's go, Ethan. Let's go. Hot take, Ethan. All right, Ethan. Your time to shine.
Tell me this, because it's an entertainment brand.
I love entertainment.
We love entertainment. We pay for it.
So it's an entertainment brand officially. They're battling the whole scripted, not scripted, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. Okay, so tell me this wouldn't sell tickets.
We're listening.
Where's the Super Bowl going to be at?
Nola.
NOLA.
What college team represents New Orleans?
LSU.
Joey B.
Joey Burrow.
Who comes from, Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase.
I've heard this.
Rumors of the Bengals
I'm-
drafting Brian Thomas if we can't get a deal done with T.
I think that would be a really good sign.
I think it'll be a good sign.
And then if you go dive a little deeper in,
I'm diving. I'm diving.
if you look based on his career, Joe Burrow's rookie year, knee injury, half a season out for season. Next year comes in full healthy, Super Bowl. This year, about a half a season, wrist injury, out for season.
Yeah.
If it's a pattern, what's next year?
Super Bowl. Listen, I said all in the offseason before this season, I said the only team that Kansas City's afraid of was Cincinnati Bengals.
For sure.
I mean, they are.
They
It's
are.
a fact.
They're a good team.
I was in a live earlier today with a bunch of guys, and they were Kansas City fans, and they were saying, "Oh, there's no reason that KC's afraid of the Bengals."
Yeah, I think there is. I think there is.
I mean, they're a high-powered
There
offense.
is one reason why they're afraid of the Bengals, and he wears the number 9.
Joey
Because
Shiesta, baby. That's why they're afraid of him.
I'm with him. I think Cincinnati's going to be. It worries me.
It worries.
I got yellow shit flying on my hoodie.
Have you seen the Super Bowl logo yet?
I seen it.
I seen the logo.
Seahawks Bengals.
Well, if you remember, I was about to say, if you remember back
Seahawks Bengals.
Philly.
the Rams Bengals game, that orange was more
Philly.
of a-
Philly, baby. That's green for Philly. Don't be knocking off them birds.
Seahawks Bengals.
Nah, that's Seahawks.
Seahawks.
That ain't
Go
that Kelly
Hawks.
green. That's that neon green.
That's that neon green. That's that neon
Maybe
green.
it's that Kelly green.
Kenneth Walker running wild next year.
Who's the quarterback? Gino. ain't-
Gino.
Gino's not.
Gino
pushing.
going to hand it over to J.J. McCarthy after about 5 weeks. God, that
And
makes
then
me
they-
sick to say
I seen,
that.
Well, time out. Time out. What if Seattle jumps up and gets Jaden Daniels?
Ain't going to happen.
He goes to the
Ain't going to happen.
Nah.
No, they ain't getting up to number 3.
like good. They
Ain't
got
happening.
DK.
They ain't happening.
Yeah, but they're not going. Who's Jaden Daniels going to throw to then?
Not happening. Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Run.
Buckeye.
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 OH.
I-O.
Can't finish it.
But
And I seen that they were talking about a thing too that they said what the Bengals do last offseason to slap kids in the face. They took Orlando Brown. What can they do this offseason? $70 million to slap him in the face again. Take Chris Jones.
I don't think they're going to get Chris Jones.
Mr. Milkman says that Seahawks ain't even going to make the playoffs next year.
They'll be in the running. They'll be in it again in the hunt next year. I mean, I really like their head coach. Like, Seattle's got a lot of good players. And Pete just, I don't know, the coordinators, they just never put it together. Like, there's so many good dudes on that defense.
Steven
And it just never, they
Steven
never made
saying,
it work.
We're going to tie this into what we were saying. Steve said if T. Higgins leaves, you think KC would be worried about the Bengals? Yeah.
Well,
Absolutely.
see, that's the thing with Cincinnati. Like, Burrow's dog, and I am a little concerned because there's like Mixon. There's rumors he may get cut. T. Higgins may leave. Now they'll replace those dudes, but my big thing with Cincinnati is they gotta protect him. He still takes a beating every year. Cincinnati, like I want Cincinnati. If I'm a Bengals fan, you think if they lose Higgins, there's so many good wide receivers. You take a Brian Thomas, you take Keon Coleman, you take somebody like that in the first. I ain't touching anybody in the first round if I'm Cincinnati other than a damn offensive lineman.
Yeah.
I'm all in on the line.
I really think that you could get a veteran for that 12 to 15 mil that you're going to pay a rookie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I really believe that.
let me hit you with this too. Like that guy said, do you think that the Bengals would be worried about, or the KC would be worried about the Bengals if he walks? Absolutely, because the Kansas City Chiefs right now are sitting at like $2 million above cap, so they're going to free some space.
Yeah, they're
going
going.
everybody, but they're not keeping L'Jarius Sneed and Chris Jones.
No, they're
So-
not. I don't think they're keeping both. I think they're going to end up keeping Jones, and I think Snead walks, which will be a big loss.
That's a big hit.
Big loss.
You know what I mean? Like, if they don't
But
keep Chris
Cincinnati
Jones,
had to do the same thing to Jesse Bates.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? They had to do the same exact thing to their safety position.
yeah,
Let their
gonna do
and
the
Bates
exact
balled out in Atlanta.
he did. Oh, he killed it.
Yeah.
we're
he
going to do
killed.
the exact same thing with T because he has his agent is Jesse Bates' agent.
Oh, I totally agree. I've been saying for a while that I don't think there's any chance that T. Higgins plays for Cincinnati this year.
No, I don't think so.
I think he's gone.
yeah.
They're going to pay.
But I think-
pay Jamar,
I
and
re-
they're going to
I really believe
franchise
Joey-
him and trade him.
I really believe Burrow can make a decent wide receiver really good.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? We've seen it over
I like
the
the
years.
one kid that they got. What's
Boyd?
the no not Boyd, the other one. I think he was a rookie last year. Real weird name.
I'm not sure.
It starts with an I. Eovashus or something like that.
I'm not sure.
I really like him. I think he can be good.
I don't
like
think
not a number 2.
I don't think I draft a wide receiver
But-
first round though.
No, if I'm Cincinnati, I'm drafting the offensive
I'm
lineman.
drafting off.
I'm drafting offensive
Best
lineman.
offensive lineman. in the
Give me
world.
a Marius
And
Mims.
if you can trade back because it's not time right now for an offensive lineman,
Yeah.
trade back a little bit.
You can trade back.
Trade back a little bit.
I would just I'd take a
You're talking
tackle.
about Andre Yoshivash.
Yeah, I like him. I like him.
I don't know how he has a Yoshi name with it when it starts with an I.
I know. I like that guy though.
It's
I think he
2024. You can say it however you want.
I think he can be a solid number 3, solid slot guy.
Now, I did see today when I opened a new tab under the internet or whatever, and it said things you may be interested in. When they interviewed T about trying to get a contract done, they said, "What would you enjoy going to maybe Tennessee to play for Brian Callahan? Especially that's where you're from." He said it would be ideal, and they done proposed. I guess it was a fan made thing, but it was a proposed trade or whatever for T. Higgins from the Titans. And there was 3 of them. One was just as simple as we get their 7th round pick, and then we give them the 18th. Or I mean, we give their number 7 pick, we give them the 18, and they take T. So we would just swap up and give them T. And then I seen another one was they keep their 1st round and we keep ours. They get T. We get D Hop and a 3rd this year, or a 4th this year, and a 6th next year. Which I mean, granted, D Hop is
D Hop's expensive too, though.
Yeah, D Hop signed I don't remember. He signed a
3
2.
I think it was
2-year
3
deal.
year.
I think it was 2. Pretty sure it was 2. Like 2-year, 26 mil or some shit like that.
I don't know. I just think you can't get a veteran cheaper.
Tennessee would be a nice spot for T as well because
would
they
be.
need
need help.
They need help. They need
need
to
help.
get some young receivers for Levis. Because I like D Hop, but I mean he's getting older.
Yeah,
He's-
like we said, he's more of a. He should have went to Kent City.
Yeah, he should have, but he didn't want to. He
Right, wanted money.
D Hop
Yeah,
wanted money.
wanted
He
the
didn't
bank.
care about the ring. He
Yep.
wanted money, and I'm perfectly fine with that. You want to chase the bag, chase the bag.
Yep.
You don't care about a ring, chase the bag. Make as much money as you can.
I think KC is going to try and do everything they can to keep Chris Jones, and that team's going to look
That's-
entirely different.
I agree. I think Chris Jones doesn't go anywhere. I think Chris Jones.
Haley
stays in
said she don't
Kansas
think the
City.
Bengals are going to make the Super Bowl.
I think they got a chance.
First time.
I don't think they got
Trade
a chance.
them Titans for D Hop and give them T. I'm sure. I mean, why wouldn't you want T, especially at that position?
I think they got a chance. I think a lot of teams have a chance. AFC North, toughest division in football.
Toughest division.
That's my normal go-to. They say the Bengals won't sniff the Super Bowl. Then they said we wouldn't do it the first time too.
Hey, Bengals a good team. Just got to stay healthy.
Yep.
The best ability is availability.
Burrow stays
I
healthy.
think-
They're a
Like how you talked about the O line.
Injuries held them down this season.
How you talked about the O line. I think it might be down the time to let Frank Pollock, the O line coach, walk at this point because you got to think we keep throwing money at it. And nothing ever changes.
Yeah, I mean, it's someone's problem. You got to paint the blame to somebody.
Totally agree. And Spitball and Sports Media says that T's top level injuries held him down last season. But I think Bengals have the best 3 in the league. I agree with that. I think Cincinnati has the best wide receiver trio in football. I mean, if they don't, they're
close.
They're top 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
that just reminded me too of a hot take that I heard in a live today too. Some guy said at number 5, the Chargers are going to surprise the world and take J.J. McCarthy.
no way.
No way.
No way.
That's what I said.
No way.
Why would they take J.J. McCarthy when they have Jay Herbo on a 200?
They got a top 5 quarterback.
Exactly. There's no way. That's the kind of hot takes that the Chargers are going to draft J.J. McCarthy. That's the kind of hot takes that you just shut the live off.
Well, I mean,
you just shut the live off. Like, yep, this is moving on.
If they're getting any Michigan guy, it's going to be second round, and they're going to get Blake Corum.
Blake Corum to the Chargers just makes all the sense in the world.
It does. You know what I think you need to message someone and ask them to make a Blake Corum Funko where he's bleeding.
Yo, I like that.
That'd be sweet. I looked it up yesterday and they didn't make it or whatever.
that.
I think that would be sweet.
I like that a lot. But
That really does make sense considering Eckler's a free agent.
Yeah, Eckler's gone. Nobody's paying Eckler.
Think
Top
about
5 QB can't play a season. Well, Scotty, listen, there's a lot of players that
I mean, Joe
there's
Burrow
a
can't
lot
either.
of players that can't play a full season, and I will take Justin Herbert over damn near every quarterback in football. And I don't care if he gets hurt or not. He's still a top quarterback in the league.
D-Law for the Cowboys, apparently they were tired. They couldn't win the playoff game because they were tired.
Dak Prescott can't win a big game.
I'm still going to take
I'm
him.
still going to take him.
I'm still
going to take him. He's still top quarterback in the league, one of the top quarterbacks in football.
Lamar's 2-4 in the postseason.
Exactly.
Stop him from winning MVP.
I'll take Lamar over a lot of guys too, and he gonna choke.
He's gonna run.
But yeah, the Corum thing to the Chargers just makes perfect sense because Harbaugh's gonna run. I don't like a lot of Charger fans that I follow. They really want Neighbors or Brock Bowers, and I don't listen. I think Bowers would make a ton of sense because Herbert likes to use the tight end anyway, and Bowers is like going to be like the next elite tight end.
Yeah, he's gonna be all over the place.
But I don't think that's going to be the pick. I think Harbaugh takes offensive line.
He needs to probably take defense too.
Well, that's going to come later. I think he goes offensive line.
I see a lot of people throwing out the terms too. Kyle Pitts. He was supposed to be so great, but how much of that is also on how he's used in Atlanta?
Yeah,
that's for sure.
I'm excited to see Atlanta with Robinson.
You know what Kyle
as
Pitts
OC.
reminds me of?
Who?
And a lot of people, Kyle Pitts reminds me a lot of like the George Kittle situation.
Yeah.
Like George Kittle is a hell of an athlete and like he can catch and run and like he's really fast.
Yeah.
They just want him to block.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just like
And Kyle Pitts, they don't even he don't even block. They line him up.
Yeah,
outside.
he's just there. He's a decoy.
Just there.
He's just a
don't
decoy.
throw him
That's
the ball.
his. Yeah.
I'm excited to see Robinson as the OC in Atlanta. And like I said, they got to get a quarterback. Like I think if they get Cousins to Atlanta, just
Prowl said that's always been hearing is Bowers the Chargers.
Yeah,
Imagine Packers, Texans, and Super Bowl.
Packers, Texans that's a very good possibility. I love both
Brandon
of those teams.
Rice to the Niners.
Brendan Rice, Jerry's son. That would be nice.
That'd be a nice little take.
But I don't know. I mean they could use him.
They could definitely use him.
They definitely use him.
People talk about how they're not scared of the Bengals too, though. Just think about this draft scenario. If we take an O-line in the first round, maybe trade
so
up
much
a little
money on
bit,
O-line lately.
and maybe trade up a little bit in the second, like a Jatavian Sanders, and then free agency Saquon Barkley if we let Mixon go.
I've seen Saquon and I've seen Josh Jacobs. I've seen both of those guys rumored to Cincinnati.
Now, could you imagine Joe likes to throw those safety check downs and stuff to a running back? Saquon's about the best.
Oh, Saquon! I would hate to see.
Haley said, "Ethan, we get it. You love the Bengals."
I do.
Ethan loves his Bengals.
Ethan is blue chewed up for the Bengals right now.
He's ready. He's ready for Joe Burrow. He's ready for Burrow season.
I'm here to tell you, I'm not one of those bandwagon Bengals. I was there to the 4 and.
That's what I like. That's
what
I like.
Ethan, are you from Ohio?
I am. I live in Adams County, Ohio.
Where's that?
45 minutes away from Cincinnati.
That's cool.
45 minutes. Are you like more south or north?
South.
South. How close are you near like Chillicothe?
You know where West Union is?
No.
Peebles.
Yes, I know where Peebles is.
10 minutes from me.
That's cool.
You are closer to us than you think, my friend.
You're close, Ethan.
You are close.
You're close. We're probably like what, half hour to Peebles?
Probably, yeah.
We're like half hour to Peebles.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
If NFL draft party, if we get this thing rolling,
NFL draft party, Ethan. You're more than welcome to join.
it'll be somewhere near a small town near us, and all the details will be out and about. It'll be fun.
It'll be a good time.
DM.
It'll be a good time.
All right, Ethan, I'm going to hop you off here. We're going to talk a little football, and we might jump into NBA if we got time.
Oh, we got time.
Copy, guys.
Hey, thanks, Ethan.
Appreciate you,
man.
Much love.
See you guys.
See you, brother. I like good conversation.
I like good conversation.
I like a
It's
good
fun.
conversation.
It's fun. It's
like
nice
a
to
good-
get people.
Yes,
on here.
Baca, we're going to do a mock draft. We're going to do a lot of mock drafts. Mock draft season is upon us. You want to get into the, I don't know. Do you want to talk about NBA All-Star Weekend?
Yeah, we can. We can fly
I mean,
through
I
a
know
little bit of it.
everyone loves football, but like it's All-Star Weekend. This is our show, before. We probably won't talk before
really,
the dunk
no.
contest. So I feel like we should give our picks
We definitely should give our picks.
for the three-point shootout dunk contest. What do you guys think? Who you guys got in the three-point shootout dunk contest? And what about the specialty? We would join the draft thing you just mentioned. Let us know. What?
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell
That's what we
yeah,
talking
brother.
about, sports.
We don't know where yet, but we're working on it.
Spitballing Sports Media. Look them up, guys.
We're
Spitballing Sports Media. Look them up. Give them a follow.
What do you, before we get in the 3-point shootout and the dunk contest, what do you think about the 3-point shootout between Steph Curry and Sabrina Ionescu?
I mean, I think it's going to be
She's
close.
a dog.
I think
Like
it's gonna be
people are
close.
totally just like,
I can't believe they didn't have that Caitlin Clark on there.
yeah, but,
And do like from the logo
but
contest or
Sabrina's a
something.
dog.
I get it.
She's a
I get
mamba.
it.
She's got mamba mentality.
Come on now.
She's a
Mamba.
Hey, but her and Kobe were close.
I get it.
She was a Kobe girl.
She might be a Kobe girl.
She's a Kobe girl. Kobe loved Sabrina. Any chance she beats Steph?
No.
I think there's a chance.
I mean,
I think it's gonna be close.
there's no defense. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just, I think it's going to be close. I mean, I think it's going to
All right,
go,
brother.
I think it could go either way. You know what I mean? I don't think it's like someone's going to just completely wear out the other one.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be a 3 or 4 point.
I'm a man.
Difference.
We're men. I can't say that Sabrina's going to beat Steph. I think it's going to be good. I really do. But I can't say that. I think Steph's going to do it for the men. Steph's going to do it for us. Go Steph.
Go Steph. Steph's got this.
Go Steph. Steph's got this. Dunk contest. Dunk contest is lame anymore.
It is.
You got Mac McClung.
They got him off the streets.
Mac McClung, second year in a row in the dunk contest, won it last year. Doesn't even play in the NBA.
He gets like a 10-year, I mean, a 10-day
He gets like
deal.
a 10-day contract. Dudes don't even play in the NBA. Jaylen Brown, Jacob Toppin, Obi's brother, and I don't even know how to say Jaquez's name. Rookie for the Heat. I don't know if it's Jamie Jaquez. I don't know, but rookie for the Heat. Who do you got in this thing? Do you think it's going to be good?
I mean, it's entertaining,
I
but
just- yeah.
I don't think it's like, it's not as fun like it used to be. You know what I mean? Because it was like big star names guys. Like these guys
Yeah.
are Jaylen Brown, but I can't believe he's even in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It blows my mind. Hopefully he is a high flying. I never see it.
I don't.
You know what I mean? But
I'm-
I think Mac McClung's going to win. Mac McClung, I think he's going to win. I mean,
I agree.
He's good at dunking. You
And
know what I mean?
I hate it.
That's his thing.
I
He's-
hate it.
That's why they bring him in.
I don't want this. Like, I'm tired of the dunk contest. Like, I'm more excited about Steph and Sabrina than the dunk contest. And that's sad.
Yeah, I think I am too, honestly.
Like, I used to get into the dunk contest, man. I used to, like, yeah, dunk contest night. Now I could care less. Like, that just does nothing for me. Nobody knows who Jacob Toppin is.
No.
When I looked and seen Jacob Toppin, I'm like, oh, I thought it was Obi Toppin, which nobody really knows who he is either. But yeah,
Younger brother.
I don't know, man. The dunk contest has just lost its luster. It's just, but I'm with you. I think Mac McClung's going to win it. He going to do something crazy, and then we won't hear about Mac McClung again until next year.
He'll play in like the All-Star game thing where the
Yeah.
pros versus Joes.
Yeah. 3-point shootout. Now there's some good guys in here. Who we
See,
got?
this is why it's more exciting because it's names that's more popular.
The names that you know. Well, you got Lillard,
Dog.
Halliburton, Ice Tray,
Dog.
who's average,
Dog.
Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley, people don't even know who he is, but he can stroke it. He can stroke it. Jalen Brunson, dog.
I like Jalen.
I love Jalen Brunson. Carl Anthony Towns, Cat. It still surprises me that Cat's in a 3-point shootout. Lauri Markkanen and Donovan Mitchell.
I like Donovan.
There's some dogs in this.
I like Donovan.
Now, there's not like some of these guys I don't picture as 3-point shooters. Like, I mean, I know they can all shoot it, but
Yeah.
I don't know. You think about 3-point shootout, you think like Steve Kerr, knock down little shooters.
Allen.
Like, all they did was shoot the
Ray
three.
Allen.
Yeah.
Love watching me some Ray Allen. Reggie Miller.
Now you got Donovan Mitchell out there shooting in a 3-point shootout.
Trey Young.
Trey Young, he can stroke it. Travis Carter, shout out.
Shout out Travis Carter.
Still thinks Trey Young's better than Luka Doncic. Sorry. Who do you got?
Can we pick two?
You can pick two. You can take your one choice and then your backup choice.
I pick one, you pick one.
All right, I like it.
I'll take Jalen Brunson.
You're taking Brunson.
I want to take Brunson. I want to take Brunson as my one.
Oh, Halliburton's a dog.
Halliburton's a dog.
Jalen Brunson is your one.
Jalen Brunson is my one.
My one is Ice Trey. Trey
Dang,
Young.
Ice
That is
Trey.
my number one for the 3-point shootout is Trey Young.
And I'm gonna take. He's probably the oldest guy on the thing here.
Dame.
I want to take Dollar Dame.
Dame was going to be my second choice.
I want to
if you
take
didn't
Dollar
take
Dame.
him.
Just because I like Dame. I mean, I'm picking
You know
favorites
what?
here.
I'm going to go ahead and give me the surprise. Give me Lauri Markkanen as
Nice.
my number
From
two
the
option.
Jazz.
But it doesn't matter number two option because Trey Young's going to win it.
Think so?
Trey Young. Ice
Trey, baby.
Going to take it tonight. Or not tonight, but whenever.
Prowl
it
said
is.
he heard Trey might be getting traded. It's
Well,
been talking about that.
Trade
for a while.
deadline's over.
Gone.
So
Maybe
I mean,
next
it might
year.
happen next year. You know what? Speaking of trades, let me ask you something. This blew my mind. What was that? Was that a dog?
I don't know what that was.
Oh, what the hell that was? I heard a dog bark. Spitball's taking Young and then Donovan Mitchell. I like that.
I like Donovan.
Ice Trey.
I like Donovan.
Speaking of trades, this blew my mind the other day. My Mavericks, they made a couple trades at the deadline,
They did.
and it's really helped them. Like they're 6-0. They've won their last 6.
Lakers are 6-1.
Like they're playing really well, and their defense has improved since they made those trades. They reportedly had a deal done for Kyle Kuzma. I'm a Kuzma
You're a Kuzma fan.
Love Kyle Kuzma. I have said for 3 years I wanted Kuzma and Luka together. I love Kuzma. He's a bucket.
Yeah.
I think he would have been perfect. Somebody doesn't need the ball all the time, doesn't demand it, but when he gets it, he can
Off the ball
score.
kind of guy.
I thought it would be great. Supposedly the deal was done to bring Kuzma to Dallas, and Kuzma asked to remain in Washington. He wants to build
Wonder why.
something in Washington.
No one wants to go to Washington.
This blew me away. Why on earth would you want to stay in Washington instead of go play with Luka and Kai? I don't think the Mavericks are going to win a championship.
No.
But they're a hell of a lot closer than the Washington.
and you know you
freak-
got some of the best players in the league on your team.
That just blew my mind.
You know what I mean?
I didn't get that.
So we're going to stay with Dallas. You're
with Dallas.
you're a Dallas fan.
I love Luka.
Man, and Luka's been hanging around like they brought Kyrie in hoping that they would work. And what's next for Luka? You know what I mean? Like how long do you give this? How long?
I think you got one more year
after
this year. And if it does not work, I think that
What if you don't make
Luka-
the playoffs this year?
If you don't make the playoffs,
you didn't make them last year, right?
No, they didn't make the
thought
playoffs
so.
last year. Remember, they sit. They
Yep.
basically tanked at
Yep.
the end of the season. They were still in it, but they kind of tanked at
Yep.
the end of the season. But if they don't make the playoffs this year for 2 consecutive years with the team that they got, if I was Luka, I would not care at all to go in there and say, hey, listen, it's time to ship
Yep.
me out.
Yep. I got to go.
Ship me somewhere else because you're wasting my career. I don't know. But I think I think they'll make the playoffs this year. Next year, if you fail again, then I think it's time to start to blow this thing up. I don't know. Luka and Kai are playing all right. They're playing pretty
They
well
are.
together. They're playing well together. And this Daniel Gafford dude they traded for. Now, I don't watch NBA as much as I used to. I have no idea who this dude was when they traded for him. Dude, this dude is killing it since he's been a Mav.
Dog.
He's playing great. It's wild. And I love the Lively pick for that they ended up with last year. I think he's going to end up being really good. They got players, but I don't know.
When KL wants to know, when are my Bucks winning the Super Bowl again? KL, thanks for the comment, man. We love people coming in, hanging out, dude. Bucks need a lot. They gotta figure out what they're doing internally.
They better keep Baker. They better keep Baker. They better keep Mike Evans.
And one of your linebackers.
You better. I think their linebackers are going. I think it's time to get some youth in there in Tampa.
I'd love to have them linebackers.
Yeah, me too.
You guys always build good linebackers.
Yeah, but we had at the end of the season last year,
goodness.
Pittsburgh had guys that were plumbers playing linebacker. We had Miles Jack. He retired from the NFL, be a plumber.
He looked good though.
Played well.
I'm a plumber.
I mean, I'll plumb. I snake some pipes.
Thoughts on Love? I like Love.
Love Jordan.
I like Love.
Love Jordan Love. Listen, we thought he was going to be good. And then at the beginning of this season was awful. He looked awful, and we shit all over him for it. And then later on, he just totally turned it on and looked like we thought he was going to look. And he's a dog.
They have a really good chance. They got a good young team.
They got a lot of they got Kaepernick. They got wide receivers everywhere. Like we were talking about like best receiving cores in football. I'm not saying that yet. But Green Bay's in top 10.
Yeah.
Dobbs, Jaden Reed, and Watson. Dude, they got some receivers. They got some guys. They got some guys there, man. And Aaron Jones.
I like Aaron Jones. He's old though, isn't he?
He is. They need to get another young running back. AJ Dillon's a free agent, I believe. Let him walk. Don't sign that dude to any money at all. We said all year last year, give Aaron Jones a ball. When you give Aaron Jones the ball, he shows why he's a top 10 running back in football.
You got a lot of money. Give him Saquon.
Getting older. Yeah, I think Levante David will be gone. I think him and Devin White will both be gone.
Will someone deal with him? Yeah, I think they'll deal with him.
I think Levante David will still go.
Absolutely.
I think he'll go.
There's team. Philly would love to have a linebacker.
No shit.
Philly would love to have a linebacker.
Seattle, depending on Jordan Brooks and Bobby Wagner are both free agents.
They're 40.
Yeah. Well, not Jordan. Jordan's young, but he's going to be expensive, I think. And I don't know what Bobby Wagner's going to do. I don't know if he's going to take a discount to go for Seattle. And with the new coach, I don't know if they'll want Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, you just never
Plus,
know.
Patrick Queen might follow his defensive coordinator over there. So
and
you don't know.
Who would you rather have?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That guy ain't got no ties to Bobby Wagner.
Exactly. Give me Patrick Queen, the young guy that I just coached.
Yeah.
And sorry,
Does
Bobby.
Everything we ask.
Sorry, Bobby. It's time for you to go. Go to Pittsburgh. Good spot for him. Good spot for him. Good spot for Bobby Wagner. Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm gonna add him to the list of all the experts was saying we're getting everybody.
Might as well. I heard him looking at Fletcher Cox too.
I read that Fletcher Cox wants to play for Mike Tomlin with Cam Hayward. Yeah, that's all we need. Another 75-year-old man on the defensive line. I mean, I like Fletcher Cox. But he's old. He's not. He's a shell, man. Snaps. We don't need that. We need youth. Keanu Benton's a
ski pop. Yes, sir. Thoughts on the Broncos quarterback situation?
The Broncos.
If you ain't from around Ohio, ski's hard to find.
Listen, the Broncos are one of them teams that are going to be. They're going to be messing in that JJ McCarthy, and I hate it. Listen, like last year, I shit all over Anthony Richardson. This year, I'm going to shit all over JJ McCarthy. The whole process from now for the next year, I'm going to shit on JJ McCarthy. And I like J.J. McCarthy. I like him. He's just not good. And he's going to be a top 10 pick. Top 15 at least.
That's a good question, Ben.
I think he's going to be top 10.
If Colin Kaepernick comes to Pittsburgh, would he start?
Colin Kaepernick is not coming to Pittsburgh.
Well, if he did, would he start? That's why he's not in the league.
No.
Who do you think the Texans will land in free agency?
I don't know. I want them to get a running back. I want the Texans to get a running back. Like, I like Devin Singletary, and he was really good, but can you imagine the Texans with Saquon?
God.
Texans with Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
Somebody like that. Derrick Henry with Singletary.
Yep.
Dude, I'd love to see the Texans. And like I said, I'm not a Texans fan. I just like to see these teams get better.
You know who else I'd like Texans to get?
Who?
Mike Evans.
I'd love to see Mike Evans.
Go
there. I think, like, I love Nico, and Tank Dell's going to be a stud.
But having an older guy there to kind of show him a little bit.
Yeah.
JJ's a winner. JJ's a solid
He's a winner.
quarterback.
He's a winner.
But
He's
I don't
solid.
like his game in the NFL.
No, I don't either.
Patrick Queen will go to the Texans.
That'd be a great
Be a
sign
big
for him.
sign for
Be a
him.
great sign for him. Be a great sign. Patrick Queen is going to be a nice sign for someone because he's going to leave Baltimore. They drafted Trenton
Hey guys,
Simpson
thanks for
like
everybody
the-
coming in talking sports, man. I know that NFL season is over.
It's
but
never over.
football is king.
It never
Football
ends,
is
baby.
king, and we appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out with
Patrick Queen's done in Baltimore. They drafted Trenton Simpson, the linebacker out of Clemson, I think in the third round last year.
us. If you guys have not yet, smash that follow for us on our
don't-
way to 4,000 followers.
We're trying to climb.
We're climbing.
We're climbing.
Climbing.
Slowly but surely, we're climbing. I'm ready. I'm ready for free agency to begin.
I'm an Eagles guy, but Swift's got to go. I don't think so, man. I think that's crazy talk.
That's
honestly.
your
I think
territory.
that's a crazy talk.
I like Swift, man.
I like Swift. I mean, he's going to be cheaper.
I think Swift is. I think they didn't give the ball to Swift enough.
No, me neither. He had a lot less carries in his top 5 in yards.
Now, if you tell me you can get Saquon Barkley
I
or
get
somebody like
But
that,
I wouldn't want to pay that.
But I wouldn't want to pay that either. But at the same time, if you can,
And Giants. You imagine how bad Giants would feel if, you know what I mean, Saquon went to Philly.
like I love Josh Jacobs. I think he's going to be really good.
Toad said he can swiftly go out the door. What don't you like about him?
We are on. They asked what platform we're on. If you click the link tree at our top of our page, it has the links to. Well, the link tree's everywhere.
Okay, on all of them.
We're on TikTok. We're on the X, formerly known as Twitter.
DX.
We're on Facebook. And I think we actually have an Instagram page, but nobody actually uses that.
We're not on
We should, but we don't. My wife's in charge of that, and she doesn't do
TikTok, YouTube, Facebook.
anything. Oh, yeah, and YouTube.
Facebook, we activate. We're on it. We're active a lot on it. We post a lot and stuff. TikTok, we're on it a lot. Live posting, making videos and stuff. So
And
them are the
anytime
ones.
we go live, obviously on TikTok, they don't stay once you end.
Yeah.
But all of our previous lives are on Facebook, YouTube, and I believe the X.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're everywhere.
So you can always go back and listen.
We're everywhere.
I'd rather have Joe Mixon than Swift, is what he said.
I mean,
No.
it's close.
That's not
I think they're evil. I think them are equal. I think Joe Mixon and Swift are even.
JJ all day McCarthy. Remember this, boys.
Hey, listen, you're just like some of the general managers in the league. I don't get it, but it's going to happen. I'm not one of these guys pounding the table saying he's not going to be a top.
no, yeah.
He's going to be a top 10 pick.
Top 20 pick.
I think he's top 10.
I don't think 10.
We didn't
15's
think
what I think.
Richardson was going to be top fucking 4.
Way more athletic.
Yeah, he is. But I'm telling you, there's teams that like
Bears
J.J.
going to need
McCarthy.
that first from you for Fields.
They haven't.
My son just said.
They ain't getting it.
Jamie said, "Let Den know that wasn't me."
I just don't get it. He's going to be a top 10 pick, man. The guy.
I hope
just
Marvin
showed
Harrison goes
literally-
to Cards. I do too.
I do too,
I
but
do too.
I don't think it's going to happen.
He'll probably go New England.
I don't know. I think the first 3 picks are going to be quarterbacks. I do. I think that the Bears are going to take Caleb. I think the Commanders are going to have their pick. And I'll tell you what, I'm kind of flipping. I read a lot. I've seen. I think that Jaden Daniels could go to Washington.
May even go 1.
And then I
Drake
think
may go 1.
No, he's not. And then May goes to New England, and then the Arizona Cardinals get Marvin Harrison Jr. But I could see.
I agree, Glenn. Absolutely agree.
I could see the Patriots making a deal and then taking Marvin Harrison Jr.
So-
The Patriots should. I don't know. With the new coach and getting rid of Belichick, I think it's time the Patriots need to draft a
Patriots are
quarterback.
definitely getting a quarterback.
They need to draft a quarterback.
Patriots are definitely drafting a quarterback. Do they go white boy out of Carolina?
Well, like I said, I'm
just-
leaning
it's
toward
just-
Washington flipping and going Jaden Daniels.
Because I mean, new coach
I
and
think
everything there too.
I think Jaden Daniels is going to wow at the combine.
he is. You know he is.
Exactly.
You know he is.
And that's what's the thought on the Jets next season, dude. If Aaron Rodgers did not get hurt,
I agree.
I think the Jets are
Jets
playing.
win-
I think
Jets
the
win
Jets.
playoffs.
I think the Jets were playing in the Super Bowl.
Ooh, that's a hard take. That's hard.
I think with
That's
Aaron
hard.
Rodgers, I think the Jets would have made it to the damn Super Bowl. They got defense, they got playmakers, they got running backs. They didn't have a quarterback all year, and I think that Aaron Rodgers.
I read the other day
Pat.
Pats were inquiring about Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson ain't going nowhere. I think the Vikings should entertain trading Justin
do too.
Jefferson,
But I don't think you
But
will.
it's not happening. It's not happening. I would love to see New England go get somebody like Justin Jefferson. New England,
Yeah, but give up your third pick.
damn. Well, no, you ain't doing that. You ain't doing that.
You don't have to give up first round pick.
Well, you're gonna have to give it first, but you're not giving up 3. You ain't doing that. You ain't doing that. You'll do without. You got to draft a quarterback.
You get,
Gotta get quarterback.
what if you get Kirk?
You know who else? Well, we're going to get into
What
that.
if they got Kirk, traded their third for JJ?
They ain't doing that. You're not trading your number 3 for Justin Jefferson. I mean, it makes you. I would, but I'm not.
Definitely need to run the ball, Glenn.
An NFL general manager. I would, but they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that.
I would feel bad for Jefferson.
You know who I'm excited about our next show next week when we dive into all these quarterbacks? You know who I want to see go somewhere? Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. He'll
I want to
probably
see.
go somewhere.
I want to see Mac Jones.
No, probably Key Bailey.
Get an opportunity.
Mac Jones to Minnesota.
I want to see, and I'm not saying he's going to start. I'm not saying you're dealing for Mac Jones to start. I want to see Mac Jones go somewhere else and get a change of scenery with an offensive-minded coach and some weapons and see what happens.
Cleveland Browns win the AFC East next year. I'm calling it.
The AFC East?
That's what I said. That's weird. Don't even play there.
Shit.
Don't even play there.
Book cat, baby.
Book cat.
I will bet you $1 million
North
right
of
now.
North of
I was
North.
going to say, man, I'll bet you $1 million.
Mac Jones
if
to
they
the
don't win the
Panthers.
East.
Mac Jones to the Eagles. They ain't going there.
No.
He go Eagles for a backup.
I could see Mac to the Eagles, but no, not in Carolina. Carolina needs to bring in another.
I'm a Cowboys fan,
vet.
and I think we take a significant step back. I don't.
I don't think so.
I don't.
I don't think so. I think Dallas.
I think if they don't address, if they swing late at free agency and don't get a Derrick Henry or somebody, and they don't get a good running back, that will struggle them.
I think if you asked me right now to pick my Super Bowl, I think I'd pick Dallas in the NFC.
Really?
Yeah, I really do. Like I said to him, I ain't got to.
No,
because
yeah.
free agency ain't happened yet.
Sure.
But yeah, I think I said if they would have played that game again the next week, I would have bet Dallas to beat Green Bay. I would have bet the house on it. I mean, they had an awful game.
Awful start.
It was
just
awful.
Yeah. I mean, you have those.
And then it's snowball affected. I mean, snowball.
I think the Lions take a
What's
step
happening
back.
over there, buddy? Your thing's going out of wild.
Oh, I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think Dallas is going to be. I think Dallas is going to be really good again next year. Will they choke again? Maybe.
How high you think JJ goes in the draft? This is a new guy.
Top 10,
They've
man.
been saying his stock has risen a lot. Aaron, we've been talking about him, man. JJ's moving.
He's moving.
JJ's moving up
I
the
don't,
charts.
and I
He's
hate
stacking.
it, and I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I think he's dog water. I think he's going to be an awful quarterback
Patty's
in the
man,
NFL.
Will. He's good, dude.
And I think he's going to end up being a top 10 pick.
We need linebackers that weigh more than a defensive back. You definitely need linebackers that weigh more than a D-back.
Yeah.
Talking about Dallas.
Yeah. I hate that Van Der Esch is probably going to have to retire. He's one of my favorite ones.
I like
to watch.
Van Der
I
Esch.
loved Van Der Esch.
I like Van Der Esch.
His dog. I think they may need to move Micah Parsons back to linebacker.
Yeah.
Let him be all over the place instead of just rushing the passer. Move him
He's a
back to
gamer, though.
linebacker.
He wins
Oh,
games. JJ. Yeah. Michigan didn't throw the ball much. He can throw.
Yeah. Well,
Could the Eagles use a solid linebacker? We could use 3.
yeah. No, they could not use a linebacker. They need a whole damn starting linebacking core.
Actually, I'd have 4 just in case.
Just in case. Get you a backup too. Get you a backup, man.
Tebow won games too.
He
Exactly.
did, but look where it didn't last very long. I'm not in on McCarthy at all, and I hope he does. I hope he does well. I don't see it. I don't see it. Now he'll make some throws.
Yeah.
I remember the game against Ohio State when he threw that one in the end zone. Dude, he zipped that
was
thing.
a
That was a pro throw. But I don't
throw. I like it.
I don't see it, man.
Guys, if you have not yet, give us a follow. Smash that like for us. We appreciate you, man.
I don't see it.
It's always fun coming in. I'll take JJ in New England. Not at 3, though.
I was gonna say if they says JJ at 3, I'm shutting this off right now. I'm shutting it off right now. I'm
What
done.
happens if we're at the draft party and
I'm
he
done.
goes at 3?
We're shutting
the door.
We're shutting it down. It's over.
It's over.
It's over. If JJ McCarthy goes number 3 in the NFL draft party's over. Sorry for coming.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. Draft's over. Peace out. I'm going home.
Prouse will
Done.
be double fisting.
Oh, he'll be double fisting. Oh, God. He'll be bricked up all night
He'd
long.
look like fucking Eric Markham in a fucking high state game.
Oh, God.
Guarantee it.
Jesus. Yeah, it ain't
McCarthy, Nix, Wilson, or Cousins to Pittsburgh? Question mark.
happening. No one. Kenny Pickett.
None of them.
It ain't happening, man. It ain't happening.
But we said earlier, Dak. We
It
said
ain't happening.
if he had a choice, Cousins would be one.
Cousins would be, if I had my choice, I would take Kirk Cousins, but it ain't happening. Kenny Pickett, week 1 starter.
Jay Will says Caleb Williams is so overrated.
Listen, and that's every
Ooh,
year.
Aaron, no, we do not.
People love the certain quarterbacks.
We'll break it down.
JJ McCarthy. People hate certain
yeah.
quarterbacks.
Yeah,
I love Caleb Williams.
like Caleb.
I wouldn't pass on him.
I wouldn't either. Aaron says, I assume you guys have Harrison Jr. going number 1. We do not.
No, there is no way that Marvin Harrison Jr. is the number 1 pick in the NFL draft. Even if the Bears do not draft Caleb Williams, there's no way Harrison Jr. is the first
Who do they
pick.
get? If they don't want a quarterback, who do they get?
I think that they could. I think the Bears can still end up with Marvin Harrison Jr., but there is no way
The
a
first
quarterback is not going number 1.
Okay.
Marvin Harrison Jr. will be the first non-quarterback drafted, but there's
what
no
if the
way.
Bears can't come off?
There's no way it's
like what
number
if no
1.
one will trade?
Not a chance.
You still take Caleb Williams.
There's no way that they can't trade that pick. There is no way.
Yeah, but the only one they would be able to trade it to is 2 or 3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah. And I think one of them teams, Washington hired Kingsbury.
yeah.
I think that was for a reason.
But what if Washington's like Chicago? You're calling me because you don't want a quarterback.
They haven't.
I'm not taking one because you're not taking one either.
It ain't happening. Number 1 is going to be Caleb Williams.
All right.
Number 1 pick is going to be Caleb Williams. Marvin Harrison Jr. will
Completely random and off topic. But how about Bears passing on Mahomes for Trubisky?
That's why they can't pass on Caleb. That's why they can't pass on Caleb Williams. Can you imagine if they keep Justin Fields, pass on Caleb Williams, and Caleb Williams ends up being a star?
I mean, Caleb Williams has been a big prospect. Big.
For a long time.
This ain't like
for
a
a
1 year wonder.
long damn time.
Who
why
do
they
you think
can't pass
Dallas
on
is
Caleb.
going to draft heavy on defense with Zimmer? Question mark.
You should.
They
They need a running back.
they ain't gonna
Pollard,
draft a run back.
they're not going to draft. No, not early. Dallas needs to fill some holes on the defense. I think their corners are loaded. With
But Gilmore walks.
Diggs coming back. A lot of people say Gilmore's going to stay.
Yeah.
So if you
I'd let
get,
him
if you but if you can get him on a cheap deal and
You got
let him play
Bland
the
and
nickel,
Diggs.
Bland, Diggs, and Gilmore, that's nice. I think Dallas needs a safety.
What up, Clarkson? When they trade Fields, if so, where?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
I'm sticking with Atlanta or Las Vegas.
I'd
I've been saying
like for him to be a Raider.
I would like for him to be a Raider.
I'd like for
too.
him to be a
I like
Raider.
for him to be a Raider.
Could you imagine King Tilly? Can we bring King Tilly next week
We can bring King
for
Tilly.
the quarterback
We can bring King
controversy?
Tilly.
I think he'd like that.
We can bring in King. Just depends on his schedule.
King
we can
Tilly would
bring
like to
King.
break down the quarterbacks with
We
us.
can bring in quarterback. We can bring in the King. People love
Eddie
the King.
Jackson to Dallas after Chicago released him.
I think Eddie Jackson to your Philadelphia Eagles.
He's got little ties.
Vic Fangio.
He's got little ties with Vicky.
Eddie Jackson was a dog under
was.
Vic Fangio. I think Eddie Jackson to your Philadelphia Eagles.
Does that mean Byard walks?
Yeah. Yeah.
He was kind of disappointing.
You just traded for him hoping to,
Something. Get a run with him.
Trade for a vet that's good, and it just didn't work out. Yeah, I think
Because
Eddie
Chalk
Jack-
Dawk ain't going nowhere.
I think Eddie Jackson ends up in Philly because that's where he played his best ball for Vic Fangio.
Eddie Jackson and
I loved Eddie Jackson.
top 5 safety reblank ship together. Be good.
Yeah, right. Sure.
He's a dog.
Yeah.
He's a dog.
He good.
He's a little better than Micah.
He top 32 safety.
Probably 30.
Shit. You got anything else?
I ain't got much. You guys got anything? Anybody else got anything they want to hang out, talk. Any questions or concerns?
Questions, concerns, takes, hot takes, anything before we end this thing. And like I said, our next live, we're going to get into the off season. We're going to start diving into off season. All quarterback.
College football top 5 coming in.
Coming in?
Probably coming in next year, right?
Like top 5 teams?
Yeah, it's college football top
Ohio
5.
State, Georgia, Oregon.
Florida State.
No, Florida State. Florida State will end. They won't even be in top 10. They'll end up. I think they'll
I'm
end
saying
up,
coming in ranked.
Yeah,
top.
yeah, top
Okay,
5. Top
okay.
5 teams, in my opinion. Ohio State, Georgia, Oregon, Texas.
Michigan.
No, Michigan loses a lot.
Yeah, but you're gonna take them from 1 to
Yeah, you are.
Colorado.
No, not even ranked in the top 15. They're not. They won't be ranked top 15. They won't be ranked the top 15. They'll end there. I think they're going to have a good year this year. Their schedule's not as hard as last year. I don't know about the last.
Bama.
Maybe
you got-
because they got a lot back. They got a lot back.
But no Saban. That hurts.
Yeah, but Kalen DeBoer's a dog.
He is.
Kalen DeBoer, the Bama might be a good one for the top 5. Yeah, we'll go Bama. We'll go Bama at 5 because, like I said, they got their quarterback back. But I'm intrigued by seeing Utah's going to be tough next year. My main man, Cam Rising,
Garrett
back at
Cole wins
quarterback.
back-to-back Cy Young awards.
Maybe.
Bills Mafia.
He might. You know who's going to win the National League Cy Young Award? Hunter Green. I made 3 bets the other day for 3 future bets on baseball. I didn't give a shit about baseball. Let me tell you.
This guy's reaching.
I bet Ellie De La Cruz would lead the league in stolen bases. I bet Hunter Green for the Reds would win the National League Cy Young Award, and I bet the Cincinnati Reds to win the World Series.
Holy moly!
Hey, it pays like $1,040 for a $20 bet.
That ain't bad.
Reds gonna be good.
Here's
this
a
year.
reach.
Reach.
This might be a Michigan
I
fan.
love reaches.
It's like a reach around.
Reach
you know?
around. I love them.
What if Ohio State off-season changes don't work and they lose to Michigan again at home? Then what?
If they lose, listen. This is a big reach, and if you don't follow us, we're Buckeye. We're anti-Buckeye.
No. We're just realist.
I'm anti-Buckeye.
We're realist.
I shit on Ohio State.
But you don't.
But I don't. I
You
mean,
don't. Because, if you ask who's the best team.
I bet on Ohio State the other day a future to win the national championship next year.
Yeah.
They're loaded.
We just don't like
I
them.
hate them. I hate them. I want them to lose every game they play. It ain't gonna happen. I think they smoke Michigan next year. I think they smoke everybody but Oregon. Oregon, Ohio State, when they play, that's a game. I'm gonna make sure I'm off that day.
They're going to stack that up. That's,
Oh,
going to be a 3
good.
or 4 pizza.
That's a 4. That's going to be. I'm going to tell you right now. That day, I don't know whatever week that is. Oh man, it's going to be a 4 pizza day. I feel it.
It's got to be.
Just noon.
They got to stack these up.
Noon to midnight, just big games all day. I'm ready for that Ohio State Oregon game because those are 2. That's possibly a national championship preview.
Prowse said, I don't know about smoking all the teams, but it's possible.
Smoking.
They're going to be good. They're loaded.
Ohio State's loaded.
Loaded.
I hate it.
This is their year.
I hate it. So
This is their
much.
year.
I hate it so much. I hope Georgia beats their ass. I hope Oregon beats them.
Who does Ohio State open up with week 1?
I don't know.
Any Buckeye fans out there know who Ohio State opens with week
I'm
1?
sure it's Little Sisters of the Poor.
Clarkson said he's ready to see Chip Kelly.
Yeah, sure he is. Chip Kelly is 7th ranked offense in the pack. Please, this ain't Oregon. But it don't matter.
They're loaded.
It don't matter.
Yeah. We could be a coordinator.
It don't matter. Chip Kelly ain't
Clarkson, who do they play week 1?
Chip Kelly ain't gonna do
They have a
nothing.
week schedule.
They do have a week
They
schedule.
always have a week
They
schedule.
always have a week schedule. They don't play nobody every year.
Big Ten.
That's it.
The thing, Big Ten's loading up
That's it.
now.
They
They're
are
getting
loading
a
up.
little harder.
They play Oregon. That's it. That's the only game.
You know who they play week 1?
Hey,
I don't know if it's true or not.
Little Sisters of the Poor.
Akron.
Yeah, the Akron Zips.
Zip away.
The mighty Zips rolling into Columbus. That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough
That's a
one.
High State by 75.
Yeah, that's Ohio State 75. Quinshon Judkins probably 4 touchdowns. Yeah. Buckeye fans still act like Travion Henderson's gonna get all carries. They're dumber fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Quinshon Judkins gonna take it all the carries.
Akron, Western Michigan, Marshall, first 3 weeks. The engine should be rolling by week 4. Woo! Like Ric Flair out there. Woo! Marshall.
The Thundering Herd.
Who?
Man, I heard Randy Moss might play in that one.
He come back
He
coaching.
might. I like that. Marshall. That's a tough one. I like that. That's probably a 2-1 start.
2-1
for the Buckeyes.
start.
Probably 2-1.
2-1.
2-1. That Zips might sneak around in week 1.
Might sneak around.
Sting them.
Little stingers.
Little stinger.
Like
Little
it.
zips. Give them a little zip. Yeah. I say it's loaded.
Yeah, they're gonna win by 70.
They're going to win by 70. They're win. I would say their first 3 games.
They'll have 250 points in the first 3 games.
Their first 3 games, I bet they're plus 150.
I guarantee it.
150 plus.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
High State, it'll be like 215 to
Yeah.
12
Like,
for
yeah.
the first 3 weeks.
Yeah. You're correct.
Oh man,
You are correct.
that'll be a massacre.
It's going to be bad. But I am ready for that Oregon game. I think Ohio State Oregon is going to be nice.
I agree.
You know what? Let's stick on this college football. We got asked a question today.
What?
And it's a little bit in my area. So I might as well answer it. Our buddy Adam, friend of the show, Adam
Adam
Smith.
Oh, Adam Smith.
He asked today, he said, if Deion Sanders was coaching.
They play at Oregon as well.
Yeah, I know. If Deion Sanders was coaching Florida State, would they be a possible powerhouse? And I hate this question. I'm just so tired of this Mike Norvell hate. Coming off 2 amazing seasons.
Undefeated.
He's built the program back, and people still worried about Deion. Mike Norvell's doing a damn good job. Now, we're never going to know for sure. There's a lot of people. Sports Illustrated says that Mike Norvell was the #1 choice for Alabama. You notice right before Alabama hired DeBoer, 2 head coaches got extensions. That kind of tells me that people were creeping around.
They was sniffing.
Mike Norvell and Dan Lanning. Dan Lanning was my #1 choice for Bama, not Norvell. Norvell was in the top 3 for me. I thought they would try to get Kiffin, Lanning, Kiffin, and Norvell. But Kiffin never even came up.
No.
But
Kiffin, we thought Kiffin, but
Dan
Kiffin
Lanning was my #1 choice for them. I love Lanning, but I like Norvell a lot. Norvell he's a coach. He's a good football coach. He's a good coach. I like Norvell a lot.
He's good as portal, man. He really is.
He's in the top 10 every year.
And right now, that's all it is.
And he works that portal. He works the portal just as good as anybody.
He works the portal like the lot lizards work the truck stop.
Yeah. And they're good at what they do.
They're good.
They're good at what they do.
Some of them's expensive. Linda's expensive.
DJ Uiagalelei. I'm ready for him next year. I'm ready for him. I think Florida State's going to finish in the top 10 next year. I think Miami's going to be really improved this year with Cam Ward at quarterback.
Mike Norvell is awesome. He may repeat undefeated season and get FSU into the top 4 come playoff time.
Maybe. I really think we have a good shot. The only game that I'm obviously Clemson they're going to give us a good game. Miami's going to give us a good game, and we play at South Bend, Notre Dame. We go to Notre Dame.
That's going to be a good game.
That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one.
That's one Jamie wants to go to.
Yeah, I'd like to. I'd love to go. Also want to see touchdown Jesus.
Bob.
It's Bob.
Bobby.
Oh, Bobby. I thought you meant Bob. I'm like, what the hell's Bob want to go for?
You never know. He likes to go drink.
He's
a drinker.
He's a drinker.
He likes to drink.
I'd love to go to that. I think it'd be great.
It'd be a good one to see. The stadium and everything.
yeah.
It'd be a good one.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Fun.
Top 4 don't matter this year. Top 12.
Top 12. Yeah, but I mean, it still matters. Still matters.
When Deion's top 4, I'm going to be sitting here with my Deion shades.
They're
sitting like this, my Deion shades.
They're going to be in it. The Colorado's going to be in it. I don't know if
Colorado's making playoffs.
I think they might. I think they got a good chance.
They're making playoffs.
There's a couple good teams in their conference though, like I don't know, Oklahoma State.
Shedeur Sanders, first quarterback off the draft next year.
You want to know something else?
What?
Oh, Shedeur Sanders, absolutely the first quarterback take. I don't know though.
There'll always be a couple.
Carson Beck, a lot of
No,
dude. I'm just telling you, scouts like Carson Beck.
no, he's ugly.
Well, he's ugly, but I'm just saying
They're not going to pick an ugly quarterback.
Another-
first. There's no way.
You'll like this. Another future bet I made the other day.
Let's hear it.
Shador Sanders Heisman Trophy next year.
Ooh, I like that.
I bet that
like
the other
that.
day. I bet that the other
like
day.
that.
I think Colorado's going to be really good this year.
I think Colorado's gonna be good.
They have to protect him.
Oh,
They don't
Howard,
play
the High State's
defense.
quarterback's gonna get it too.
He's going
just because they're gonna go undefeated. and
That's the
stuff.
problem, though. They're going to take votes away because Judkins is going to
Oh,
kill
he's
it.
gonna get it.
Henderson's going to kill
gonna
it.
get it.
They're going to take votes from each other. But I know I bet Shador to win the Heisman the other day. I think
like that.
Colorado's going to be really good. But I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure they're in the with all these teams moving conferences. I might be wrong. Pretty sure they're in the conference with Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State made the conference championship last year. They've got everybody back.
Oklahoma
They've
State's
got a
always decent.
lot back. So I don't know. And then isn't Utah also in their conference? Like I said, teams are moving so many damn places. I'm not sure, but Utah is going to be really good next year.
is good.
So, but I think Colorado is going to
They
be
ain't
really
fucking
good.
prime.
I think Colorado is going to be good, but I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs next year. They'll be close.
They'll make playoffs.
They'll be close. If they're close, then they'll jump them up in the rankings to put them in.
But yeah,
Yeah.
prime.
But it's also just not the top 12 because you got different conference champions getting in and shit like that. So it's going to be different. It's going to be different. I'm excited. I think
Carson said he don't think they make it, but maybe top 25.
Colorado.
Yeah.
I think they'll definitely be in top 25 next year.
Definitely be in top 25.
I'll tell you what.
They loaded up too.
I'll tell you right now. This might be wild. This is a wild take. God, I don't even know if I can say that.
This guy said,
I think Travis Hunter's a top 3 pick in the
should
NFL
be.
draft,
Should be.
but he's going to have to pick.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
No,
You're
you
not.
don't.
Travis Hunter is not going to the NFL and playing every snap on offense and
You
defense.
don't have to play every.
It's not going to happen. You are going to pick, and I think he's going to pick defense. I think he's going to play defense.
Why would you?
You are
Wide
not.
receiver pay gets paid more.
No,
Yeah, they do.
I disagree. I think he's going to play defense.
Wide receivers pay more. You get paid more.
I think he's going to play. I think he's better on
Go to
defense.
the money.
He's better on defense.
Probably.
He's better on defense.
Interested to see if Nebraska improves.
I think when they hired Rule, I said Nebraska would be totally turned around within 5 years. I love Rule. I think he's going to be a really good coach there. He's a college guy.
He's a college guy.
coach.
Yep.
He's a college coach. Shit the bed in the NFL, went back to what he's good
It's
at.
okay. Yeah.
That's
it's
fine.
Okay. It's going to be Harbaugh in 3 years.
And you fucking disrespect Jim fucking
Sorry.
Harbaugh like that.
Sorry.
Motherfucker's already fucking like the 4th highest rated winning coach in the NFL. Already.
Sorry, guys.
He's gonna be fucking great. He'll be eating them words when the Chargers are setting about 11-2. Herbie MVP.
I don't know about all that.
You watch. Jim's gonna turn
They ain't
around.
going to have defense.
Couple years. They'll turn
Oh,
around.
it'll be a couple
years. Well, no, they ain't gonna do nothing next year. I mean, they'll compete. They'll be
division's
good.
tough.
That division's tough, but I mean, Raiders. You worried about the Raiders?
No.
You worried about the Denver Broncos?
Could be. They got a
No.
good team. If they had a quarterback, they'd be good.
Chargers better than them right now. Easy.
Well, because they have a quarterback.
Yeah.
Not team for team, I don't
Yeah,
think.
tell me Denver Broncos drafted J.J. McCarthy in the first round.
Bo Nix, maybe.
I ain't worried about.
What about Kirk Cousins?
I ain't worried about the Raiders. I ain't worried about the Raiders or Broncos.
What
Chargers
if Broncos
finished
got
second.
Kirk Cousins? That's dangerous.
Dangerous.
That's dangerous.
They're gonna lose Sutton though.
They'll probably lose Sutton.
They'll lose
They'll
Sutton.
they'll probably lose Jerry and keep
I
Sutton.
think they're gonna lose Sutton. He's already said his goodbyes on Twitter to the Denver.
What
community
about
and
Penn
all that
State?
shit.
Dre's asking about Penn State.
Dre. I love Drew Aller. I love Penn State. I've always wanted to go to the whiteout. I want to see it. I want to experience it. They're going to choke in the big games. They're going to win all their games. They're going to lose.
They're
to-
good. They're just not
They're
that
good. Yeah, they're going to beat everybody they should. They're going to lose the games that you
They're kind
expect
of,
them to
they're,
lose.
they're, they're kind of like a porno magazine. The outside looks good, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
then when you open it up, it's like all advertisements. and
yeah,
stuff.
it's like, what is this?
There ain't nothing.
Why is there
yeah,
blue,
what is all this?
Why is the whole magazine blue chew?
I don't
ads?
understand it.
It's just that disappointing.
Why is the first 3 pages sticky?
It's disappointing.
It's weird.
But yeah, Penn
don't
State,
know.
I love him. I love Drew Aller. I think he's going to be a good pro quarterback in the future. But they ain't going to do nothing.
They ain't going nowhere.
They'll have a nice
Clarkson said they added Fleming. That's huge for them, and they got great
Yeah.
running backs.
yeah.
Yeah, Fleming's
they-
7th year. He's not that good.
And they got the and well, it's good for them.
It is good for
He's
them.
definitely their best receiver, and they got the number.
And he's never
they got
been
that
Ohio
top,
State's
They got
best
Rayola,
receiver.
the quarterback,
That's bad.
which he ain't gonna play. He's a
That's
freshman. Who?
Fleming. He's been with Ohio State for like
yeah.
5 years and never been Ohio State's number one.
It's all right.
And
I mean, it's hard to be number one when you got the guys that they've had. Fleming, I bet he has a nice year for Nebraska.
Should.
I think he's gonna have a nice year. I think Nebraska will be decent this year. I don't think they're going to.
What about Kyle McCord? Syracuse?
Syracuse?
How's he going to do? Average.
Average. I think he's a good quarterback.
I can't believe they let go of him like that quick. I mean, I know he walked away,
he
but
walked
still.
away. He was tired.
He got shunned.
I think he got
stoned.
Listen, can you imagine being a kid, being a young man, and you're basically just getting abused every
Clemson,
day
I'm excited for it.
from the fans of your own fan base, talking about how awful you
Travis
are.
Carr ready for draft at Saks, baby.
It's not going to be at Saks, but we are going to have a draft party. It's not going to be at Saks. We're just still unsure of location yet.
If it was warm and we had a big projector, maybe.
Yeah,
That'd be sweet.
that'd be nice.
We could definitely hold the people there.
Yeah, we could definitely have the draft at Saks, but it probably ain't going to happen.
The weather and stuff for
Yeah.
us wouldn't be very
The
good.
weather would not be ideal. We're going to have a location, hopefully soon. We'll figure it out. We got it down to like probably,
couple places.
There's like 3 places we can
Shit's
realistically.
just expensive.
Yeah, the one we want to have it at is just way too damn expensive.
$750.
And I don't want to spend $750 to have a draft party.
And even if we charge like $10 a head, you know, I mean, we
Yeah.
still ain't going to cover a lot. We
Yeah.
talked about doing a little odds and ends. We don't know. It's expensive. It's
Yeah.
hard for us to drop $500.
$750 to have a draft party is a lot of money.
And we still have to buy our beer and food.
Yeah, like we rented the private room at B Dubs last year, and it was $200, but we got a card.
Oh, we
to
definitely could,
spend
Milkman.
$200.
We definitely could make that Jackson County veal.
I love a Jackson County veal.
Have it at the Memorial Building. If you bring a TV, it's huge.
See, I thought about the Memorial Building, but I don't know if they'll have Wi-Fi. Yeah. I don't know. I thought about like that's another thing. There's other places that we could do, but there ain't no Wi-Fi to connect to
We
like.
could hook the phone up to it.
Yeah, but I don't trust that.
Do it every weekend.
I don't want to have a big ass draft
Do it every
party
weekend.
and then not have because the depot I think would be a perfect spot.
The only thing I hate about Depot is like if we're drinking and stuff a lot, fuck cops and everyone's sitting right there beside it.
Well, I mean,
You know what I mean? Like nobody can leave there. Everybody's going to get pulled over.
Scotty's is right there.
Yeah, but
That's a damn bar.
Scotty's got that plug.
Yeah, you got that plug. I don't think they could say, I'm leaving the real and raw draft party. I don't think
Yeah,
it's going to get them
hell
out.
no.
I don't think that's going to get you out of a ticket. Not that we would ever encourage drinking and driving. ladies
Absolutely
and
not.
gentlemen. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
You drink, you drive, you die.
True story.
True story. True story. Anything else? Anything else you want to talk about? Anything else you got?
Nothing. I ain't got nothing.
We're an hour and a half in.
That's not bad.
No, that's not bad. That's a lot longer than I expected. I didn't think my phone was going to last that long.
Guys, we appreciate everybody that came in. If you have not yet, smash that follow. It's fun. Everybody coming in, talking your favorite teams, talking sports from basketball to the all-star stuff coming up to a little bit of free agency news from our favorite football teams and a little bit of draft that we've been talking.
And next week, we're diving into the off season. Episode number
Birds, baby.
1 of the off season. All about the most important position in football.
The quarterbacks.
Quarterbacks. And we may have
Travis Carr. We doing a mock draft. I draft for Atlanta.
I already got him down.
Listen, if you guys
oh yeah.
the few that's in here, there's not ain't many left. The few that's in here, we do plan on doing like a draft video commercial kind of thing.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I
going to
mean?
be on TikTok. It's going to be on TikTok. So you will have to make a video of yourself making a 20-second video of yourself
Somewhere at your place or whatever.
making a pick for your team.
Yep. And you can
So-
only pick like your one team. That's all you'll pick for. We'll tell you the teams the player that's already been picked.
Yeah.
Before your team picks.
Yeah.
As we go, so you can't pick the player that's already been picked.
And we got about half the teams taken. So
Yeah.
we've got about half the teams left.
We do need a
So if you're
corner.
interested in joining a mock draft video, let us know.
Go Steelers, saying it from Cleveland, Ohio.
Here we go, Steelers.
Hey, we are Ohio guys ourselves. If you have not yet, give us a follow.
Cleveland, I'm hoping SummerSlam. Cleveland gets WWE
Skull,
SummerSlam.
Skull, we're disappointed in you.
Disappointed, Adrian.
Little disappointed in Skull.
Where you been, Adrian?
Little disappointed.
We
in
kind
you.
of miss you. We kind of miss you, Adrian.
Little disappointed in Skull.
Adrian, we miss you.
We love you a long time.
Victor Wembanyama. Rising Star game
Well,
tonight.
because we was asking about people like picking their teams, their NFL draft, and like you're like the Viking guy, and
Yeah.
like you said nothing,
Yeah, he didn't say anything.
and that kind of broke our heart.
Kind of broke our heart. Now another guy spoke up, another one of our friends of the show, and he says, "Hey, I want the Vikings."
And it's like, man,
Kind of sad.
because every time this guy comes on, it's like, what do we say?
Skull.
Yeah,
I want to go to a Minnesota Vikings game and do the skull chant. I think I could be the Viking mascot.
I don't think Reddick wants to go anywhere, Dre. They just if he wants to seek a bigger contract,
I think he's going.
then I mean they're gonna have to offer up a high draft pick for him.
I think one of the teams to look for the pass rushers is the Detroit
Yes,
Lions.
Zodiac.
Detroit.
I'd take Detroit's first for him.
You ain't getting that. You're getting a first round pick out of him.
For a defensive end?
No.
In his prime?
Not old. He's old. He's not old, but you ain't getting the first round pick out of Hassan Reddick.
You ain't getting no less than second.
You might get second.
That's
You
a
get
lot.
First. It is a lot. I would take a second. But yeah, I don't think you're getting a first out of him.
Yeah, we did get a linebacker end from the Lions. It's NFL's goal.
Julius Aquara. Is it Julius or Julian? Which one did you sign? Aquara. I don't know which one's
It's a
which.
weird name.
Yeah. Victor Wembanyama.
Vic, I like Victor. He's fun to watch.
I'm glad that you're finally on to the alien.
I mean, I'm not on to it.
Dude, he's so good. The other night he had 12 points, 2 blocks, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds in 6 minutes. It's like this
crazy.
dude is a total alien. I love Wembanyama. He is must watch, man. I am now on to like 2 players that every time
I just
they're
wish
on,
he'd
I
be a little
watch.
more aggressive.
Luca and Victor. But I think that'll come.
should.
I think he's still learning the
He's
NBA
learning,
game.
yeah, and the players.
But wait till they get some like other like another talent around him.
Dog. Did you see the old Draymond shit? Did you see where he was like sticking his tongue out?
I fucking hate that dude.
I'm about tired of it.
I've
You know what I mean? I'm
dude,
about done with
I don't
it.
understand why Draymond Green's still.
I think Golden State's about to blow up.
They need to.
I think Golden State is
They
about
need
to blow up.
They need to blow the whole damn thing up. You know what? I wouldn't be giving up people
Sixers
like
are
Jonathan,
good,
like they were saying the LeBron thing, that they would have had to give up Jonathan Kuminga.
Why are you getting up
I
the young
wouldn't give up
guys?
Jonathan Kuminga for 1 year of LeBron James. I think it's time to build around
See, and
Kuminga.
that's the thing with LeBron. Like I love LeBron, you
Well,
know that, but it's
yeah.
like, what do you really give up for LeBron?
Yeah, exactly. I was saying when I said that I thought Dallas would be a spot for LeBron that he would want to go to. Oh, you won't give up because I'm not giving up Derek Lively for him. You want Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah,
Because you want Josh Green, somebody like that, because you're not getting nobody good.
You can't.
You can't give up. You can't give up a young stud. Kuminga's a dog.
Yeah.
You can't give that up for LeBron for a year, and he's probably going to leave at the end of the year anyway. So I don't know. It's just
I seen Lakers did flirt on drafting LeBron. That's what they said. If they want to keep LeBron, that's what they have to do.
yeah, I know. It's sad that I have to waste a draft pick to keep LeBron
We just got Kyle Lowry.
on a kid that's not worthy of being drafted.
But he probably
He
won't
needs
get
to go back to
drafted.
school.
He'll be undrafted.
He needs to go back to school.
I don't think so.
Dude, he's not good.
Well, I understand that, but I look at it this way.
He's not good.
He's not. But are you going to get better with your dad teaching in NBA? Or
Yeah,
are you going to get better at the USC with nobody hardly in there?
But your dad ain't gonna be there for very
Couple
long.
more years.
1 year. LeBron ain't gonna play for more than another year. I don't think.
I don't know.
He's not. LeBron's not. I don't think LeBron is the type of dude that's going to keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. The dude's never been injured. Never been injured. He's never slacked off. He's never dropped in performance.
Not
I don't think
really.
he wants to do that.
Probably not.
I think he's got another year. I think he plays with Bronny next year and then he
No.
retires.
LeBron's good. No, we ain't saying LeBron's not good.
No.
He's still a top 10 player in the NBA.
No doubt about
Yeah.
it. I don't know, man.
He's still top
Yeah,
10.
he's probably top 10. No, LeBron's still, he's never slacked off. He's always
Bronny's
been-
not that good.
Bronny's trash.
Bronny's not that good. I mean, he's
Bronny-
only averaging like 5 or 6 points.
Bronny's dog water.
Yeah, he's not been that
He's
good.
not good.
I'm not saying he's not going to be good. He's not going to be LeBron. You're not. I mean,
No.
but I mean, he could be. He
Hell
could
no.
be. He could become a shooter. He could become. You know what I mean?
He could be a role player.
Yeah.
But I still think he should just stay in school. Stay in school. I mean, you can go to the NBA, but he ain't going to play. I mean, he might play the first year with LeBron. But as
He's
soon as
barely getting
LeBron's
playing
there-
until now. Yeah, I mean, I get it.
Dude, he's averaging 5 points a game. Come on.
I mean, there's more people that's freshmen that's probably scoring more now.
He's not good. He was so overrated because his dad's LeBron James. Everybody wanted him to be great, and he's not. It's okay.
I mean, he really wasn't that good in high school.
Yeah, and we all knew this, but everybody hypes him up because he's LeBron's son.
I like him. Like I said, I mean, I rock
Well,
LeBron.
yeah, you love LeBron.
Rock LeBron. That's
mean,
my boy.
Maybe he'll end up being solid, but he's not going to be a star.
I think he'll get better with his dad than what he would in school.
But like I said, he might play a little bit with his dad, but they're not going to play him all the time.
No,
then
no.
you're going.
Well, he's not
going
gonna
to
start over.
No,
I mean, Russell
Hell
or
no.
and D'Angelo Russell or any of them guys.
And then as soon as LeBron leaves, what happens? You cut him. You cut him because, well, we did this for you, Bron.
yeah, you keep him 1 year after.
And why would the Lakers even do that anyway? If I'm the Lakers, I would just say, LeBron, you know what? It would be in our best interest and yours if you would just go elsewhere. Yeah. And like I said, LeBron's still top 10 player in the league, but it's just, I don't know. It's time to rebuild that thing. I just don't see it no more.
No, I don't think so, Ace.
And like they act like Austin Reeves is like this untouchable player.
Reeves is good though.
He's solid, but he like I see all these rumored deals for people, and they're like they want Austin Reeves, and they say no.
Yeah,
Austin Reeves is not
that's
somebody
because
that I would
they
say
want to get rid of D'Angelo.
no way we are trading Austin Reeves. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He's
Rui Hachimura's been playing well.
Hachimura is playing well.
AD when he's healthy and
AD
playing.
when he plays healthy, when he's healthy, AD can be one of the best players in basketball.
It's just you're waiting for him to get hurt. Is what
Yeah,
it is.
every
Anytime
year.
he hits it.
Every year. I don't know. I think several teams.
Ace
need
Animal
to
said Jason
blow it
Kelsey's
up.
back for one more year with the Chiefs and his brother.
I don't think so.
Does anyone not realize that they have a good center?
Yeah. Oh, they have a great center. Creed Humphrey's one of the best centers in
You know
football.
what I mean? And if they didn't have that position, maybe.
Yeah.
But
I think Kelsey's done.
and if not,
I think if he plays, he's not leaving Philly.
he's not.
I thought about the.
I mean, did you see Kylie said she won't even wear?
Yeah.
She won't even wear any other
It's-
NFL gear.
it's
She
not-
wore Cincinnati
Cincinnati Bearcats.
because it was red.
Yeah. I'm Jason
I'm
Kelsey.
a girl.
If he plays,
We do need him for one more.
If he plays, he's not going to leave in Philadelphia, but I think he's going to end up being done. He's already interviewed with ESPN and Fox.
Mm-hmm.
He's done. I think he's done.
But I mean,
And I'll be ecstatic to see him on TV every week.
yeah, for sure.
I think he's great.
But I think he needs his own say what you want kind of thing because he's going to be boring if he
See, I
has to
don't
follow
think
the
so.
script.
I don't think
Kinda
so.
thing.
There's a lot of them dudes on ESPN though that's pretty good.
They are.
And I think Kelsey will be really good on there. I think he'll be good. Like Kelsey's he's not like as wild. Like he gets wild, you know, when he gets drinking and partying and shit. I don't think he's going to be like, he's not like Pat McAfee.
No.
I'd love to see him with Pat.
Mr. Milkman says, I think Kelsey brothers were going to play together. They would go back home to Cleveland.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
That ain't happening.
That ain't happening. Can you imagine Travis Kelsey? I'd like to go ahead and leave Patrick Mahomes and go play for. Did you see this morning?
Could you imagine fucking Taylor though wanting to have to go to Cleveland? She'd be barking.
Did you see this morning? I don't remember what show it was on, but they were giving their trade predictions, wild trade predictions for the year, and a couple of them said that the Browns trade Deshaun Watson.
I seen that.
I think the Browns, and if you're a Browns fan, I understand if you love Deshaun because he's your quarterback. I think the Browns would dance in the fucking streets if they could get rid of Deshaun Watson.
I really do too.
I think they would dance in the streets if they could get rid of Deshaun Watson and that
But man,
contract.
but they gave up so much for him.
Yeah, I know. But,
So
I mean,
much.
you were better with Joe Flacco.
Because I mean, they don't even pick first round, right?
No, they don't have a first round pick.
sucks.
They don't have a first round pick. I think they would dance in the streets if they could get
If
rid
you
of
could get a
Deshaun
first
Watson.
round this year and them take
I don't think they'll get that.
and you take someone and they take
I think they would have to give a pick with Deshaun Watson. Yeah, I think so. Who was it recently?
What about Denver?
Who was it recently that had to trade a pick with somebody just to move the contract? Damn it.
Yeah,
That
they
was
talk
just
about it, Milkman, but it ain't happening.
I don't remember who in the hell it was. Just recently, somebody had to move somebody, and they included a draft pick just to get rid of the salary. And I do not remember who it was. I think Cleveland wouldn't get jack shit for him. They would have to move a draft pick to get someone to take him. Dude, he's $235 million.
You know, how many first
guaranteed.
rounds did they give up for him?
I don't know. A lot.
That's what I'm saying. You're going to get something back.
I don't think so. Who's taking that? Who's going to give up something big for Deshaun Watson? Nobody.
Seattle.
No, there ain't no way in hell Seattle's doing
Seattle,
that.
I would.
There ain't no way in hell I'm giving up anything for Deshaun Watson and his $235 million guaranteed contract. No way.
Well, I mean, Cleveland's still going to take a hit on it.
No way I would touch that. I do. I think Cleveland would have to.
I mean, I wouldn't because I think he's been not very good.
Well, yeah, they were. Like I said, they were better with Flacco.
I'm so happy that I get T Diggs back. I bet you are.
Yeah, Diggs big. I would. I was. It sucked when Diggs got hurt.
It did.
Especially
when Bland just tore.
I hate when good players get hurt. I hate when anybody gets hurt, but especially good players. The Greenlaw injury in Super Bowl, gutted.
Awful.
I was so sad.
All of them was gutted.
I was so sad.
When you see more and more about it, like even Mahomes was like, oh, look, 57 got hurt. He's hurt down there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see more and more, no, and slamming his helmet and shit. You know what I mean? And Shanahan's like, he got hurt? What was he doing? Like running off, you know what I mean, on
nothing,
the field. Yeah.
Literally nothing. Running
Hiked up a
on the
little bit,
field.
getting loose, and then fucking jetting.
Crazy shit.
Was that it?
That's it, brother.
All right, guys. I appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out. We've been rolling, trying to leave here for the last 20 minutes.
Well,
So
that happens
I appreciate it.
sometimes.
We appreciate everybody coming in. If you have not yet, give us a follow. Stay tuned. We're going to have some updates with our next show, what we're going to do, what's going on, maybe a special guest.
Quarterbacks show, all about the quarterbacks. Our next show, we're
Until-
going to talk about we're going to rank them. We're going to talk about the free agency. We're going to talk about quarterbacks that might get traded this offseason. We're going to talk about the draft quarterbacks because I'm telling you, there's going to be 5 to 6 in round 1.
Stay tuned, guys.
See you guys.
Stay tuned. Appreciate you. If you have not yet, smash